15 minutes after the hour, we bring you breaking news. Rapper Silk Foster Jr. was arrested today on first-degree EBT fraud. He's facing a minimum of 20 years in federal prison. We reached out to his legal team, but they declined to comment. We'll bring you more coverage as this story develops.
I literally am getting this is dope ideas from this.
This is a dope idea.
Just mine.
Everyone's
solid. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Handle that business. Someday I'll prove I'm save the universe. Never too late to take the journey to make those dreams a reality.
Make me think of
I love that. Like I just love I was a YouTuber like before it was like a thing, like just on it all day, every day, getting lost in the dark well.
Going through
the
the
I be watching all type of shit. I be like,
yo, the way that Sean Evans interviews people though,
yes,
dude, he
I
does his
hope
research.
they giving him the bag, man.
They need to.
Yeah, he's the greatest interviewer, man. And that whole format of the show, like interviewing people while they do hot wings, like, dude, that's so genius.
Because it's something that if you a real one, everybody likes hot wings for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just with temperature, like when I watch shows like that, I be like, whenever we eat, but they gonna have to reheat my shit every time. Like,
yeah, bro. Especially if this fried, like, come on now. You don't want no cold fried.
You don't need to get a heated plate off of Amazon or some shit.
Yeah, right.
I don't even know if they got it, but Amazon got everything. So,
or even just have one of those trays with the thermos underneath it.
Yeah, that too.
What I'm saying?
They gotta have that on the side.
And then
but some people don't care. Like a lot of people they don't care about temperature.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like when I watch Google, I be like, so your steaks be cold by the time you eat them? Like,
yeah, I don't ever think about that. Yeah. I guess you're right.
I like that channel too, though.
Mm-hmm.
I got a friend. She say his voice always put her to sleep.
Man, and that's another thing, bro. Like when it comes to ASMR, ASMR is such a huge like outlet now.
Yeah.
You got people that have a hard time going to sleep, and so
That's what my girl does.
ASMR.
That's exactly what my girl does.
Listen to the rain sounds and all types of shit. When I really had trouble like with my insomnia, bro, before I kind of got it together.
Hell yeah.
That was my thing, especially when I was sleeping in new environments. Like when I moved to Chicago and I was living in basically a living room. My boy had a room, and then a couple other artists.
I've definitely been. I did that down here.
Yeah, bro. It's real.
I've been on the living room on the floor.
Bro,
I'm telling you.
the realest shit. When you gotta thug it out on the floor, find a comfortable position.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy because even when I go to my mom's house today, I was dead ass sleep on the floor. And I still there, my mom be like, why every time you come, we got the guest room, you can sleep in the bed. I was like, gotta stay humble. I gotta stay humble. It's like, and if you done slept on the floor enough, it's like, it ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Especially if it's carpeted.
I had to sleep in a cold ass holding cell made of concrete.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Been there.
Yep, me
So
too.
sleeping on the floor in a temperature regulated area,
Yeah.
it's okay with me.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I told my mom that for Thanksgiving. I'm like, I could sleep on the floor, like, because we had guests. She was like, you ain't got to sleep on the floor. And you know what I mean? You got the couch or whatever. And I was like, I don't care. You got
It's just a reason to go get a massage or some shit. Go to the chiropractor.
I fucks with you already, bro. Yeah. Cheers, man. Seriously.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Y'all ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. What's up, everybody? What's up with that? This is the season 2 opener. I got a returning guest, Silk Foster Jr., and my new co-host. Everybody say what's up to Nymbus. You've seen him.
What up?
Dude came with the energy last time. We kicked it off perfectly, so he's in the mix now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
A lot of people have asked me, where's Jake? What happened to Jake? Jake has moved on to other projects. He's working for a production company. Dude, he got him a job.
Nice.
So
That's what you do.
And shout out to Jake, man.
Yeah, big shouts out, man. Hope you're doing well, Jake. Love you, man. But anyway, how was y'all Thanksgiving, man?
Man, I had to cook for everybody.
Oh, so you were fucking
You chef?
working.
Yeah. This is my first time like cooking Thanksgiving dinner for everybody.
Oh, okay, cool.
How was that?
I mean, I was drunk.
Yeah.
But I did a lot of stuff. I did the dressing, the mac and cheese, scalloped potatoes. I did the teriyaki glazed ham. I did some bacon wrapped barbecue chicken with some Monterey Jack. Damn, what else I do? I did golden curry chicken.
Oh my God.
I can't even think of everything. I did
like
a lot
curry
of candy yams.
Man, you're throwing down.
I was going to say, I'm like, it's the whole spread for real.
I really did. But I was out of town. I cooked for the first time. My mama was just like, you better have that same energy.
Yeah.
When you come down here.
Yeah.
As long as they had the same energy, because it's kind of, how you was just saying, it's hard to get the family together. You know, you got to see your people online or video and stuff. Man.
Yeah.
So, I'm glad that that kind of sparked it in her to be like, have that same energy. So,
Yeah, that's cool.
it was cool.
We didn't do nothing. We went to Benihanas.
For real?
Yeah, we went to Benihanas.
No, I don't think I ever been there.
That was our first time too, man, and it's pretty cool, man. We went there, and they cook right in front of you. But the chick that we had, our chef, she'd only been working there for 5 days.
Oh no!
So she wasn't too skilled. So
bro.
she flipped her knives around a little bit, and
Did she flip anything in the air?
oh man, she did the little onion trick where they like catch it on fire and do like the little choo-choo train. But my daughter thought it was cool as hell. But
Hey, sometimes it's really the theatrics. That's all really been about, man.
good food though. It wasn't bad.
I mean, I went to what's the place called? Ruth's Chris. Like a lot of these names,
Yeah.
I hadn't been there. Like I've been to other places like D Lincoln Prime, but that's just a Frisco area thing, like a Dallas thing. So it's not like, but like the Ruth's Chris, the Benihanas, and stuff like that. Yeah,
I think
like Nobu.
that Ruth Chris down here, it's like right down the street. I think that one went out of business because of COVID. Yeah.
I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
A lot of businesses got hit from that, man. My Thanksgiving was cool though. I saw my cousin that I hadn't seen since I was maybe like 11 or 10. We grew up together. I'm 4 years older than him. He pulled up to the crib with my other little cousin who I ain't seen since she was in diapers. And I didn't even know they were coming to my mama's house. She was just like wanted to surprise us, I guess.
Yeah.
So they coming through the door, and I see a dude walking with a girl, and I'm like, yo, they look kind of familiar, but you know what I mean? And then I looked at his face, and I was like, Malik? Like, what? Yo! And then it was just like,
Instantly,
yeah, bro, like, because mind you, like, we were kids when we used to, like, he's one of those cousins where I got a big family, right? So my mom, she had 8 siblings, and she's the oldest. And so legit, like, her sisters, she only got one brother, and then the rest are sisters. And so all the sisters had kids, and then we're all from different states.
Man, yeah, that gets
like,
confusing.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So like he's in South Carolina. Then now I found out he's in Houston. So I'm just like, bro, you only like a 4-hour drive away from me.
Yeah.
Turns out the dude is a chef, cold with it. He wants to open up his own restaurant.
Oh, nice.
He's showing me all the different reels on his Instagram.
Hell yeah.
And all the different platters he wants to do. I'm just like, bro, like. Our family literally is like artisans from different, facets, from food to audio to all different types of shit. Lawnmower, like everything.
Said lawnmower.
For real, bro.
Oh, that's an art too.
Yes, bro, for real.
I used to do that before I could work. I would get get a box of trash bags, get the rake, I get the lawnmower, and I walk the neighborhood and I'm knocking door to door like, can I work for you?
Yeah.
You've always been hustling, man.
But I got to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like
It's in you.
I couldn't. It's like I wanted to make the money, then I wanted to be an exception to the rule too. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm not knocking on your door asking for.
You're out there trying to prove a point.
I'm not kicking in your door to
Right.
rob you.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm asking you for work.
Exactly.
A lot of people respected that very early on. So a lot of the men that let me cut their yards and the women, like to this day, it's respect because it's like. You could have just told me no, and me being me, I probably wouldn't have did the worst case scenario, but it's very likely I could have went and did some irrational shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
You were young,
I
too.
need the money.
How young were you when you started, like, wanting to be entrepreneur or had that entrepreneur spirit, like, hit you, like, yo, I'm going to go out there and get it?
I wouldn't say it was more of an entrepreneurial thought, or I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but whatever. It's okay.
Hustle. General.
But just hustling in general, because it's like my mama provided everything I needed. So a lot of the stuff was just the things you wanted. So it's like if I want it, I gotta go get it.
Yeah.
But like within that, it was other lessons to be learned. Like when I first made some money for doing the yard, I was excited. Like, look at the money I made. And my mama said, look at our yard. how you go do their yard and,
Yeah,
and
right.
not take care of your own yard first. So it's lessons within that. A lot of kids don't even learn early, or you gotta understand, a lot of kids live in public houses or projects and shit like that, so they don't have to do the yard.
Yeah, in the yard.
So yeah, it was a blessing. To just any part of the struggle is a blessing.
Yeah, I remember when I had to go like buy new school shoes if I wanted them. Yeah, I had to go get a little job. I was, you know, we had like the apartments and you get the little menu on your door.
Yeah,
that was me. I was going around putting menus on your door.
Really?
But I was like 15, not legally working, but I was getting paid under the table at this little pizza place.
Yeah.
And I used,
Under the table payers.
yeah, shout out.
to y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all held it down.
I got me some brand new Vans for school though, man, and yeah,
Fam, that was literally one of my first pairs that I bought for myself.
I'm telling you, man, the
Slip on, I think they were blue and white checkered Vans.
dude, I can still picture them now. I got these like black and white Dustin Dolan Pro Model Vans. I was so proud of them because I worked and paid for it all by myself.
Yourself.
And it mean more when you work for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand. Like, they only see the result, but they never see the equation that you had to get through to get that result. And
Yeah.
you didn't have a Texas instrument. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
to say you just had to like, okay, I got to either remember or learn from experience or give it somebody who know.
Exactly.
pure hustle.
And it mean more, like a lot.
Yeah, I agree, man.
I remember my first job, man.
What was your first job?
Yeah, what was it?
Bro, I was so I had like 3, but I remember filling out the W-2 and shit. I was a lifeguard during the summer for Aqua Guard.
What it is you sipping, man?
This right here, this is CreekWater. This is Yelawolf's whiskey.
Yelawolf?
Yeah.
Yellow.
You like
I
Yelawolf?
didn't know he had his own whiskey.
Let me pour you up, man.
Interesting.
Down in your bed.
It's gonna
to
be
know
a
you
whiskey-
already
it's gonna be a
fucked
whiskey
up.
day.
Letting me in the motherfucking game is like letting me jump drive
Yeah.
your truck.
Oh shit!
Cup. I already had 5 in my cup. I don't want to. Hey,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Hey, I've seen Yelawolf live, man. Like he's genuinely one of my favorite artists, and like his Love Story album is kind of like me and my girl's album. Yeah, it's I love it, man.
Bring back memories.
Yeah.
Yep. Nostalgia.
Yeah, that's how it is.
You want one too, Nymbus?
Yeah, I'll take one, man. I haven't drank hard alcohol.
Nah,
in a long
don't get
time.
your hopes up. This stuff's called CreekWater.
No,
It ain't like
I'm not a connoisseur
You know?
of I like to try different ones. Like for instance, my first.
so this is a whiskey,
yeah, it's a whiskey,
Cheers,
American whiskey.
American whiskey, distilled with bourbon mash.
y'all. Interesting. Cheers, y'all.
I just came back from a distillery too.
Oh no way.
A word?
Yeah, Riff Distillery in Newport, Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it ain't the smoothest shit. I'll tell you
Not
that.
bad.
But it's all
Man,
right.
if you built for it,
Cause here's the thing.
I said if you built for it.
ain't too far from Makers.
I was about to talk.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People love Makers Market. Ain't too far.
Have y'all ever had Canadian whiskey before?
Oh yeah, of course.
So R&R and Doers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Doors is good.
Bruh,
Definitely had to.
when I got put onto those, I kind of looked at whiskey completely differently.
Actually, when Drake whiskey was a thing, which was American whiskey, even though he Canadian. No, real shit. But it looked
Wait, I didn't even. I had to, when you hit me with that, I was like, wait a minute. You had an American whiskey. You could have easily.
yeah. I mean, I guess it's where the money at, man.
Yeah.
You know, taxes be regulated differently in different places.
Yeah.
Canadian whiskey's way cheaper though. That's the one thing I learned, bro. Like you can get a bottle of Canadian whiskey that versus like Jameson for way cheaper, bro.
Yeah, Jameson. People love Jameson.
I like some JMO.
JMO's cool, but it's like there's so many other variants out there of whiskey.
It's
That,
just when they be like,
Hitting.
give me a pickleback, I be like, you might as well just drink anything.
That's how I feel about like E&J and stuff. Like,
oh my God, Easy Jesus.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Look, let me not lie to
Coming
you.
up.
I think I told you I was in the band on cold days, man. My friend had the little E&J, the Irk and Jerk. That's what we used to the singles. Yeah, we used to have them bitches on deck. They used to keep us warm and chest. But today,
Yeah.
I can't do ends.
Can't do it.
Same thing with like Mad Dog at 2020.
Oh,
No.
Mad Dog.
Niggas used to put their money together in the hood, get the older homie who was old enough to go to the liquor store. Boy, we a big ass purple bottle of Mad Dog.
So Jake, I've known Jake a long time. Jake used to buy me 40s, and Jake's younger than me, but he had the hookup at this little 7-Eleven spot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how
yeah.
my friend was. I had a friend named George, man.
He'd come out the store with like
Same thing.
like
thing.
all like 6 40s right here, and one day he walked out. Cop got him walking out with him.
Oh no.
You
It'd
and
be
Doug-
like that.
You, Dodge.
Not no more.
You and Dodge.
I'll get down
It's
with
been a
it.
long time, man. I was just telling
What
him about it.
experience did you have to make you stop, or was it like a job? Because I'm always curious to know that, because I've been smoking since I was 12. I hadn't stopped.
Me neither.
I fake stopping one time.
Yeah.
I've stopped for
My
like
baby mama stopped. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop with you.
I
yeah.
was telling him a little
didn't
bit
stop.
about that.
I've taken
Hey,
breaks.
sometimes taking a long break though is nice.
Yeah.
No, I fake stop. I act like I did.
Oh, but you never truly.
I never stopped.
Wow.
The only time I stopped was to like get life insurance.
So
They gotta take your blood.
Yeah, they take
Yeah,
your
yeah.
Life
blood,
insurance. It's the only time.
So I had an accident where basically, mind you, I used to smoke daily, bro.
Yeah,
Daily. I'm talking about when the time I wake up, spliff's already rolled from last night,
yeah.
all the way to the time I go to sleep.
I always keep one roll.
Always. And you know, I've had a large portfolio when it comes to THC, from the edibles to knowing how to make the butter to
Oh yeah, I know.
carts, all that stuff. Like I've been through it all.
I got
And
the yummy.
yeah, bro. And it's crazy.
I love that one. I jam that track like all the time, dude.
There's so many variants, man, of THC, but when it came to wanting to stop smoking, it was more so just for my physical health, because I needed to, regenerate from my accident. I had a torn calf muscle.
Damn.
Yeah, so when I used to smoke, I used to make spliffs. And, you know, when you mix tobacco with your weed, you know, naturally it kind of balances it out. But at the same time, tobacco kills red blood cell counts. So you don't regenerate as fast. So when I had to regenerate from my leg, it was literally like, you know what I'm saying, like I need my leg, you know what I mean? So it was like, okay, I'm going to put down the bud. Plus, on top of that, put down squares, and I had to put down everything, bro. Because I was smoking heavy, bro.
That's why
Like,
you should take vitamins, bro.
yeah, I take a lot of vitamins too now. Like, especially nowadays, like I take them like regularly. Before I came here, I took some magnesium, some zinc. You know what I mean? Some vitamin D.
Bro, it's your body's like a machine, man. You got to put the right shit in it.
Got to put the right
You got
fuel in
to.
there.
And then health, like I hated that class in college. But they was always like, no, you could be now malnourished because you got too much or something.
Right?
Mhm, that's
Like,
true.
Hold on, bitch. Like,
Yeah,
this is new to me.
because if
hated
your
that
body
class,
if your body consumes something that it already produces, then it's
Yeah.
gonna slow down on the production of it. Put it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm constantly learning about how my body like digests stuff and like feel like if I don't eat at this time or if I wait to eat at this time. Like, how do y'all feel about like skipping breakfast?
I'm not a breakfast person. Like, I'm gonna tell you, the only time I'm really hungry in the morning is if I eat right before I go to bed.
Me too. You wake up hungry as fuck,
Just
right?
Wake up hungry.
Yeah.
But
that's
I
true.
gotta smoke before I eat. I don't have to, but that's just the
I don't have an
it
appetite
is
if
a
I don't.
ritual.
If I wake up in the morning, don't smoke.
Yeah.
I don't have an appetite
By
until like
11?
3.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Usually I get my appetite in by like 11, 12. Like
But
first break.
if I smoke in the morning, I'll have an appetite throughout the day. But if not, man, I can go a long time
You
without.
know what would increase my appetite? When I stopped drinking as much.
What's that?
Yeah, I stopped drinking as much. Like
Oh, when you stop drinking, yeah, okay.
Remember I was telling you about how
Yeah,
I
yeah.
cut down on beer and I cut down on smoking and everything, and like kind of went like full Buddha mode for a little bit,
Right.
bro. Like my appetite came back, and then I realized how hungry I could get because I would burn off so many
Oh, okay,
calories from
okay.
working at the warehouse, driving, doing 12-hour shifts and shit, and so my body needed to eat more to consume, you know, basically energy in order to produce more energy.
On the flip side of that, I've also learned of like what I can minimally run on.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
You know, I can run. I can almost go a whole day without eating, and then like if I have to, I can do it.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I can run off of like a pack of crackers all day.
Have you ever
if I need
fasted?
to? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. That intermittent fasting.
Challenging.
Yeah, it is.
I learned about like
Challenges the mind.
intermittent fasting, man. I learned that shit when I was trying to be
How
vegetarian.
many hours you do? Like 12 or 16?
Well, I go to like 1 o'clock,
Oh wow.
so it's like I guess
One of my friends intermediate fast, he was telling me about that not too long ago. I was just like, it's just hard to discipline myself. Then it just seemed like recently, all the fat ass holidays been coming up. So it's like,
exactly. Hell no.
I gave myself the fast.
Not during this time.
No. Then they got a barbecue for the first. So I gotta wait till February to get the rest of this weight off.
Yo, you're a real one.
I just think rationally. I'd be like, okay. But truthfully speaking, Thanksgiving is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Ain't about to miss out on that.
And I'm gonna be drinking the whole time I'm cooking, I'm just eating and smoking.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And shout out to Newport though, because they had some real strong ass weed.
Oh really?
Really?
Yeah, because I went on, I flew, so it was like, it's highly illegal there still.
Yeah.
Like you would get into trouble for a little bit, but I'm just, fuck it.
Fuck it, right?
Yeah, I'm all downtown smoking in public and shit. Like, but it was fun. But they had some fire ass weed.
Dude, so I went up to Iowa, and Illinois is right there.
Yeah.
So I made me a little 2-hour trip up to Illinois when I was there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dude, I got some of the best weed I've ever had ever.
If you go to
I miss
Cookies,
Illinois.
you want the pink rosé or the grenadine.
Okay. Shout out those. Yeah. Shout out Cookies too.
Rosé and shout out Burner. And I'm glad that
Shout
he
out
beat
Burner, for
sure.
cancer, bro.
Me
Like,
too.
I'm glad he made.
I didn't even know Burner had cancer.
What? Yeah, he had colon cancer, bro.
No way.
He had
Yeah,
cancer.
he talked
Oh, wow.
about it, bro. His story, his testimony on how he beat it and how he had to go through, like, because they were going to put him through chemo, and basically in order to go through chemo, he couldn't smoke. So he was like, bro, like, this
Oh,
is,
my
I can't
God.
do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is too much. But he literally, bro, his testimony on that is beautiful.
I'm gonna look into that. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Shout out, Burner.
Shout out Burner.
Dude, his
I know it was a lot, like, cause they be taxing the fuck out of them people because it's still illegal under federal law. So they be like,
Exactly.
all right, we gonna let you stack the money. Then, bitch, we want this percent.
Yep.
So you really like getting fucked by the government.
yeah.
Yeah. Just to run a business.
I think
they extorting people.
Yeah,
I bought
big
like
time.
a 3.5 up there, like a little eighth, and it was like $65.
Oh, my God.
And then after tax, it's 75.
Gee.
That shit had to be.
Actually, that's what happened.
But it was
when
some
I
of
went
the
to Vegas.
best fucking weed. Yeah.
Yeah, when I went to Planet 13 in Vegas,
Yeah.
and had to,
That's that big ass place, right? Like the big store.
24/7.
Yeah.
never closes. It's
That's
like
sick.
a fucking mall, bro. You
Like
walk
the
in
Buc-ee's a weed store. Yeah.
but nicer. It feels like you walking into a mall, legit, and
Yeah.
like it's clean as fuck. I mean, they got the motherfucking, when you walk in there, literally got somebody in the front checking you in. They check your ID, and then after that, you just walk in.
Yeah.
And me and my boy Emilio, shout out Mil Dizzy, we drove from Dallas to LA, but we stopped in Vegas. And legit, like, it was just like my first time going to Vegas.
Why not? Yeah.
Just like, fuck it, why not? We
I haven't
already
been to
driving.
Vegas. I drove through.
Bro, it's
I be
different.
getting invites to go everywhere. I'm supposed to go to the UK. I'm supposed to go to Rwanda.
Just talking about
I
this.
just be bullshit.
Get out there, man.
Why? What's stopping you?
Man, I'm just... for one, it took forever to get my birth certificate to get a passport.
Yeah.
And two, I just be like, man, it's so much going on in the world. Like, I just don't want to get caught.
Fuck around and get
And
stuck.
Get stuck over there, right?
Seriously.
That's real
That's
talk.
that's a real threat, dude.
That's real talk. Because you never know, especially when
Like,
they
I
close the
never
borders
have to
down.
go to Russia. It's okay.
Never.
I'm good on that.
I'm totally cool with
Good
just
on that.
never going over there.
I'm good on that. We don't want no smoke.
I got
but
I got
good on
Google
that.
Earth. I got Google Earth.
I know what's going on.
They were beautiful. I got the yummy for the fame. I can show these niggas how to be. I got the yummies for the fiends. Everybody getting money in my team. Girl, I can show you origami with your jeans. Man, I can show you niggas how to be a king. I got the yummies for the fiends. Everybody getting money in my team. Girl, I can show you origami with your jeans. Man, I can show you niggas how to be a king. And lately I've been on some more shit. I've been smoking sticky, fucking Vicky, but I'm focused. I've been eating steak with no potatoes, bitch, I'm loaded. Where the fuck your heart? I don't have it, it exploded. Bitches on my dick, cause they see my pockets bloated. I don't even need no eggs, bitch, I'm rolling. And I ain't gotta deal with no stress, bitch, I'm smoking. And I ain't tryna deal with no plex, bitch, I'm busting. Shoot everybody riding in the car, nigga, fuck 'em. Lizzie Bell switched up, even though I love her. That bitch Alyssa lied, even though I never touched her. The police said I made some terroristic threats, but that ain't stop me from going at that fuck nigga neck. Yeah, fuck what you heard, I die for my respect. Fuck what you heard, I die for my respect. Niggas like you suck dick for a check. Bustin' out this motherfucker till there's nothing left. I been on some more shit. Yummies for the fiends. Everybody getting money in my team. Girl, I can show you origami with your jeans. Man, I can show you niggas how to be a king. I got the gummy yummies for the fiends. Everybody getting money in my team. Girl, I can show you origami with your jeans. Man, I can show you niggas how to be a king. And lately I've been on some more shit. 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 You know the longitude and latitude to that shit? For real. I don't never gotta go through that.
That's real. All right, that makes me think of a question then in general. Like, when you do or when you eventually want to leave the country, where would be the first place that you go to?
It's so hard to decide that. You don't know real shit. Honestly, I want to go to Tokyo.
Shibuya?
I don't know where. Somewhere.
I'd love to go to Tokyo, man.
Shibuya? Just Google
I just
Shibuya,
wanna
bro.
go.
Shibuya is literally like a city that is like downtown,
Yeah.
super up and coming. Motherfuckers is dressing
Where
like
the
they would
wagyu
respect.
at?
they
Bitch,
would
where the
respect-
wagyu?
He's looking,
Where the
for
wagyu?
that. I'm looking for that beef.
They were respect.
Kobe.
They respect it, though.
Real shit,
They
dog.
respect Americans with style in Shibuya big time. Like they want to dress like us.
I got a
basically.
friend about to go to Beijing.
Oh.
I said, yeah, I'm about to send you some money. You gotta bring me some gear back.
Yeah. Hey, the
yeah.
fashion over there, dude. I'm talking like people, like normal people, just everyday like people. Dude, they're on fucking 20
Yeah.
with the shits.
Yeah.
Shit I ain't even thought of or seen, and like just some cool ass shit.
Man, when I go to K-Town out here, it's some stylish motherfuckers.
Right?
Yeah.
In K-Town. I took my daughter. She was like a kid in the candy store because she loved all the culture. She like Blackpink and all that shit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Like she be singing in Japanese or whatever. Don't even know what she be saying.
Yeah. Bro, it's
Know
crazy.
the words because she just love the song.
K-pop is like the biggest genre out, and like that whole wave of that.
Ain't that's what One Direction is?
No wonder.
Nah,
that's the white dudes. But
Yeah, you thinking about
What's the group that gotta go to war?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
That's the craziest shit ever, bro. Like real shit.
Yo,
what's their name? I can't think
why
of their name.
am I
bro.
blinking on them and I just saw them on the Google earlier, literally on the timeline. Fuck, what is their name? They literally
They gotta go. They
BTS.
BTS.
That's what it is. Yeah.
What?
That's what it is.
Bro, you
Yeah,
know
they
how
gotta
mad,
get enlisted.
man, I be a American like a motherfucker. Like how much I gotta pay out to just be here?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Harbor me, goddamn.
Hey, and they got so many fans, you know they would be getting held
Lock
down.
me up first to make it look real and everything. I ain't trying to go get shot.
Bruh, for what? When they literally like Korean Michael Jacksons, but multiplied.
Hey, but the plus side is, you might be in the war and they be like, my daughter idolizes you.
Word,
I die for you. All right, my nigga, just stay close.
word,
You know what I'm saying?
Word, true.
So that's the upside. You and
have
you
an
that
alliance out
yeah,
there.
or it could be the opposite. They be like, nah.
Motherfuckers be hating too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You BTS nigga. Now I'm gonna show you some behind the scenes shit right here. yeah.
Hey, where would you go if you could? Out of the country. Like just anywhere out of the country.
Dude, Australia. Just because it's so foreign, it's still white people shit,
Yeah.
but like foreign white people shit.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Nah, they hard as fuck.
Yeah, so it's like it's kind of like
You ever met some native Australians?
That sounds like
Yeah.
a good
They
idea.
raw as fuck.
yeah.
That's a good
They
idea.
cool as shit. Like I've met some native.
Cause I would fucking love to see a kangaroo in real life that
Right?
can't box.
Right?
When you see it,
that doesn't have the hands, but they cool.
Yeah, right.
Cause when you see them over here, they always boxers.
Yeah.
You never just go to the zoo and be like, yeah, we got kangaroos on deck. It's always the circus and they always could box.
Right.
Like, let me just see how they do normally. Like, yeah.
Hey, but some of them
Regular,
dudes,
just
Yeah,
chilling.
regular.
some of them
They
kangaroos
not
are swole,
Oh yeah,
dude.
I know who you're talking about too.
They'll be posted up like,
Nah,
what
they
you
brolic.
want?
They
like,
brolic, yeah.
Yeah.
Now some of them, because you mean it's all about habitat, right?
They be swole.
It's based off of what you got to do day to day.
I know y'all saw that video of that dude fighting the one, like his dog was getting attacked and like.
And he tried to square
Oh
it up.
yeah,
with
that
kangaroo.
kangaroo was swole.
He was brolic, and he actually squared up with him. That was
He did the real liver king shit. That kangaroo.
Yeah, but I think, dude, Australia just in general has just got some wild shit, man. That it's just so foreign to what we see, you know.
Yeah. Supposedly in Australia they have certain insects that are literally like deathly, like to the point where you got spiders that are like.
Man, they say they got this shit everywhere. I got some spray. She can
Yeah.
collagen.
What is you talking about? You ever heard of raid, nigga?
Fuck all that.
No, man.
I'd be outside spraying around me.
You got to have the mosquito net, like you got to.
I would say
Outside.
Brazil would be the next place. I'd
Oh,
go to.
Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil. If I could,
I just want to see the women there though, like in person, like.
precisely.
Though the
Like,
skate
nah.
scene though in Brazil,
Crazy.
it's crazy. There's
The
a
what?
The skateboarding scene.
Oh, okay.
There's a huge skate scene in Brazil, dude. And the Brazilian skaters that come out of there,
Yeah.
next level.
Interesting.
I'm telling you, dude, they're like on some next level. What's significant about like Brazilian skaters is their pop. They have pop for fucking days and like pop over everything.
Ever since I seen Euro Trip though, I do want to kind of take the same route they took and just
Yo Trip is a good movie.
like that'll be some.
I saw that movie in jail.
That'll be shout out.
Yeah,
I read the Hunger Games series in jail.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I was locked up in Rockwell County, and I was.
God, you got locked.
Yeah.
Lord.
What you were doing tagging
Nah, I
out
drug.
there with those fucking punks.
You got caught with the dope.
I got taught with the dope, man.
with the
Yeah, I got a controlled
That's some
substance
Rockwall
charge.
shit. That's some
Yeah.
Rockwall shit.
Yeah,
They be on that.
A little bit of Xanax, a little bit of weed, you know. When I was
Many days-
young and dumb,
How
you
many
know.
days are you in?
So I was supposed to be 66. I was in there for 33.
Okay.
So
Okay.
anyway, in my time there, I got to watch Euro Trip,
Yeah.
right?
That's my shit.
Exclusi.
And I got to watch.
Exclusi.
Yo, I was watching the X Games like finals, skateboarding finals in there, and homeboy next to me was like, "I don't fucking understand. Like, what's the big deal with all the skateboarding shit? So what they can do that trick?" And I was like, "So what that guy can catch that fucking football?"
Yeah, real shit.
You know, like
shit.
it's the same shit, man.
Athleticism.
Yeah.
It
Period.
really ain't the same shit because that shit some other shit. Like I remember begging my mama to get a skateboard.
Right.
I was like, I had the inline blades, but we ain't had no skate parks where I'm from. But I was like, you watch Brink, so it's like, yeah.
I remember that.
It's like
Brink was
I was like,
fire.
I remember
like,
Brink.
You know what I'm saying? I done mastered every hill on the inline skates.
Hell yeah.
I'm Brink in my hood, my nigga. Like,
Right.
I'm that nigga. Like,
Yeah.
when it come to the inline blade one,
Yeah.
I'm bullshitting, but I'm telling the truth. These people don't know this.
Because it's very rare.
Yeah. So I made her give me a skateboard. Well, I ain't make her, but I guess I asked her so much. Like, I heavily convinced her to give me a skateboard. And I remember it was a Stone Cold Steve Austin skateboard. This
Okay.
God, with the skull?
Yeah, it had the skull and some
shit.
chains on it or some shit.
Oh, shit. That's right.
And I tried to seriously skate for like a day and a half. Other than that, I just rolled down the hill.
That's the thing, man. Is that skateboarding weeds out all the like guys that don't want to just slam on the
that's
ground.
Like, that's like, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
Type shit. Like,
Yeah. That's my longboard right there, so I feel you on that.
I got footage. I shot a video too at a skate park. I never dropped the video.
Why not?
What?
Because I failed too much.
Oh, you felt too much?
I just could not get it.
Bro, we should go out and do something, man.
I was about to say, would you
Yeah.
ever get back on the board if you know what I mean?
Yeah, if I'm with people that be like, no, do this instead of this, and I get some knee
Yeah,
pads,
yeah.
hell yeah.
I got you. I got you.
I mean,
yeah.
bro, like we skate. I just
I
teach
got
my
you.
little
Yeah,
kid how to
we should go.
skate
We should go
every
film
day,
something,
so
man.
That would be cool just to get back on the board in general, bro. Because it's a different feeling when you get back on the board after like when you get older and you get past that fear aspect of busting your ass, and then you get back on the board. You know what I'm saying,
like, legit like get around on the skateboard, and I'd be like, that's so fucking cool.
Bruh.
That's the coolest fucking
Life.
thing.
When you,
Yeah.
I moved in LA and all I had was 2 bags and a skateboard,
Yeah.
a longboard actually, and I can't skate for shit, but I can longboard my ass off from
Yeah.
here to there.
Was this the longer, skinnier, ovally shaped one? I don't know. What is that? The longer
Yeah,
one?
that's the longboard
Yeah,
right there.
Anything bigger than this size.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anything bigger than that,
word.
basically.
But yeah, man. And then you put some trucks on that motherfucker with some big ass like OJ wheels or some regular, those are Sharky wheels that you see on my board, but legit, like, You know, I build decks like from top to bottom. You know what I mean? So it's really one of those things where it's what's comfortable for you. Yeah. So naturally, you know, you're a taller person. You're about my height, so you probably would want a bigger deck just to be more comfortable.
Yeah, because
then you get some bigger wheels.
It be feeling like whoa,
wobbly a little bit, right?
I'm like, nah, I can't do this.
Y'all,
most of the time when I get around them lately, like I got on some nice pair of shoes, so I'm like,
that's the thing, dude. You're gonna fuck your clothes up. You're gonna fuck your shoes
I'm gonna
up.
give me some Skechers or some shit. Nah, Skechers high now. Real shit. My
Are
daughter
they?
wanted some Skechers that light up. Them bitches was like 80,
What?
and she's 7.
I thought Skechers like $40 shoes.
That's what I was about to say. When did they ride? When did they inflation?
They got some that's
It has
40
to
or
be.
50.
Inflation.
No, but they
crazy.
got.
So they got the high end
See what
Skechers.
Skechers did. They reinvented the brand.
Okay.
They started aiming that shit more. We the most comfortable. We got the nurse shoes.
All right.
Remember all of the nurses, everybody.
Yeah.
They're turning into New
Skechers.
Balance.
Then they was like, oh no, we got the nun stuff. So everybody getting the nun Skechers. Like they got some fly shit, but my daughter was just like, I want that one because the lights they light up the music and they play with the music.
Oh no shit.
Oh, so they're
But
smart
I
Skechers.
was like, them bitches 80? Nah, but still, nigga, that like you could get lights that play to the music at Walmart for like $20 or some shit.
True.
Less than that, if it, you know what I'm saying.
$15.99.
I'm looking. My mama went to the register with me with because I had got some other shoes too, and she's like, "They $80 them Skechers." It's like,
dang.
bro, she wants this fucking shoe. Like,
y'all remember when Payless had the Skechers and everything else that was like much cheaper? But
and my mama wouldn't give me no look. And my mama wouldn't give me no motherfucking sandals for the summer. Like,
Hey, but let me put y'all on game real quick. Let me put y'all on some skater game. Okay. You go to Ross.
Oh yes.
You go to Ross.
Yeah.
You wear your fucked up skate shoes in there. Take them off. Put some new joints on and walk out that bitch and put your busted up ones on the shelf. I've done this multiple times in Rockwall.
Free game alert.
Statute limitations. Fuck y'all.
Free game alert.
Yeah.
Hey, look. I don't steal anymore.
I've gotten multiple pairs of shoes that way.
When I was a kid, bro, I had sticky fingers like a motherfucker. Bro.
Yeah.
And now to like how could I like I did some legendary shit. I don't even want to speak on it yet.
Yeah.
You can't tell everything right out the back, but
I'm talking at least 10 years
talk
ago.
Finesse games real quick.
Let's talk.
All
Yeah.
right, since we in the Hunger Games world, dude, let's talk
talk.
finesse games. All right, what was the best finesse that you did when you were at your lowest? And this kind of goes into the shit or hit question that I asked about, like best meal that you had when you had no money.
Yeah.
So what was the best finesse that you ever done? That like when you were at your lowest and you know you couldn't have done it without the finesse. 'Cause I got one, but I want you guys. And I'll actually
You
while y'all
go
think-
first. Yeah, you go
while Y'all
first.
think?
Hey,
I'll tell about my best finesse.
when I was
And this ain't telling on yourself because niggas.
well, hold on.
Good luck.
So what do you continue? Finesse is something that you don't have to pay for down the line.
Exactly.
Okay, hold on. So that ain't gonna work.
All right. So basically,
Hold on, I gotta think of something.
I'll talk about a finesse. That
What you got?
I replaced the engine on my Nissan Altima for free.
No shit. All right, that's a big one.
It's a huge one.
That's a big one.
My engine blew out right after work. It overheated, and basically, the fucking radiator had a leak in it. So then there was no coolant going to the engine. So it blew out on me between going from Garland to Rockwall. So eventually, my shit was fucking stalled out. I had to get it fucking literally taken from wherever the fuck I was at. I think I was literally one exit away from home, actually. I remember that shit. And then they wanted to charge me, Firestone wanted to charge me $6 to get a fucking reinstall and an engine put in.
What'd you do to get around that?
So I had to do some research. I hit up a couple mechanics and basically was like, yo, how can I get an engine, you know what I'm saying, that's not going to break my pockets because I still got rent, still got all this other shit that I'm paying for. Ended up going online and finding used engines from different sources that basically would send, they buy old engines and then they just resell them. So, yeah. So I got
when
I
you
got
say
the
at
used engine.
your lowest, it's a variable. So it made me think about
For free.
Shit.
Finessed.
Yeah.
Finessed.
So I'm gonna just say I had a friend that was connected in Texas before I was living in Texas.
Okay.
I had just was in an accident. I'm sleeping on my grandmama's couch. I'm back in my hometown.
Reset.
I got a I ain't trying to reset. I'm just like, I hate it. Like, this the most miserable. I was so stressed out, all this shit. Like, I'm still doing my thing, but it's like, whatever. I got the little job, the hustle and shit. Mm-hmm. So my friend had a connect on the paints. And his friend had a job where he could move around and come back home, come there, go to the plug, come back.
Okay.
So we already got the city lit off for the paints.
Gotcha.
And we getting it at a price like, it's just like, oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Wow, okay.
And what I would do, since I went to school at the University of Southern Mississippi in Hattiesburg, that's like my second home.
Okay.
So I'm connected with people in the Burg. But I'm also connected to people in Mobile and the coast and whatever. So I'm quadrupling just because I go to Mobile, quadrupling profits. Just because I go to Jackson, quadrupling.
Because they don't have it like that.
Man, I'm telling you.
Especially good quality.
I had people pulling out their old money out their wallet to try to get everything I had. Real shit.
Running it up.
And that was at my lowest. Now, we ended up, some other bullshit happened. People who know at the end of the day, but, you know, but we made it. We ain't getting nobody got arrested or no shit like that.
Your profit margins exceeded
It was exceeding. I had so much lean. Man, my grandmama, look. I'm in my grandmama crib. I'm talking about she opened the refrigerator. It's 5 or 6 Mountain Dew Whiteouts just straight purple.
Oh man.
I'm sipping the fuck out.
Yeah.
Huh?
The 2 liter?
No, I just had the 20 ounces pulled up. Just pulled.
20 ounces.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I got the refrigerator on lock.
I took the wall.
Got the medicine cabinet on lock. But it was funny. And then everybody talked about what they wasn't going to sip because it was a certain brand. It was what they was calling Watson. They was like, it's fake, it ain't fake, whatever. I don't know. It ain't never do no shit to me. But then everybody was like, they wasn't going to sip it. And as soon as I brought it, I'm telling you, every fucking, like, I didn't never not have a customer.
Man, I had me a little lean phase. I know I did.
That shit's delicious.
Yeah.
It's the best drink on.
What'd you pour up with, though?
Huh?
What'd you pour up with?
Ooh,
so many things.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you mix your lean with?
Okay. Oh, ooh.
Because I do cream soda.
I like.
I was just about to say that cream soda, bro.
Yeah. I got a song where I say cream soda. You know what I'm saying? I got to put the lean in. That's how I started with the cream soda.
Okay.
Because my homie was sipping. He used to always be on it harder than me, so I used to be like, let me get the cream soda. But then it's like, I like the Sprite remix. That was a phase.
Okay.
I like the peach Sunkiss, the strawberry Sunkiss.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I like the pineapple Fanta.
I was just thinking that. Pineapple. Fanta was
Mountain Dew Whiteout. Mountain Dew Whiteout is one of my favorites. But I'm going to tell you what's the truth, the most recent one. If you could get that watermelon crush soda.
Oh, okay. You're making exotics now.
It's better than anything I ever tasted with them.
Hell yeah.
But I be having to stay away from that shit because it's so delicious.
No, I had me a phase, man. I was doing that shit for a couple months.
When I was in Chicago,
I was younger.
Bro, yeah, I ain't gonna say no names or no nothing. But at the end of the day, my phase, my most wildest cowboy phases was between Chicago and LA for sure.
Right.
And when it came to like what you can get, because Chicago, even though it's in the middle of the fucking country, it's like a port for real for everything.
Dude, my downstairs neighbor was selling it. All I had to do was go downstairs.
Yeah.
He had the weed, he had the walk. Like, I was just like,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was interesting when it came through, too, because it was just like, you didn't realize how regular certain shit is until you get inside.
They was on it early.
Right.
We was all into the H-Town culture. Like, where I'm from, that's like, when it comes to the lanes, baby, H-Town. I'm going to tell you, this is the second most thing. I wasn't at my lowest. I was just a high school student working at Subway.
Okay.
So my homeboy George Bates come back from Texas with the shit called Drink in a Can.
I remember that.
So he's like, I'm going to sell them. And I was like, damn, what if I sold them? So I had an uncle in Texas, and I told him, bring me cases of them. So these motherfuckers, it was a drought on the lean where I'm from. You can ask anybody that. Like, I had grown-ass niggas coming up the Subway while I'm at the register trying to check people's sandwich out. I had the Gucci backpack full of drink in a can, charging these niggas like $20 for this shit.
God.
They think it's
That's the deal.
secretly something in it.
Yeah. There's nothing in that.
They placeboed themselves.
Yeah.
They thought it was. 'Cause they kept coming.
It's got like some.
They kept coming back.
You said
Stuff
the
in
perfect
it,
word.
I was-
placebo.
I was selling $3 drink in a can for $20, bro.
That's a flip.
Fucking pop.
What?
That's the
I'm
finesse
telling
right
you,
there. That's the
That's
finesse.
the finesse. That is the finesse.
And this is factual. You like I told you, I'm working at Subway. I ain't got no reason to lie, bro. It be
Holy
people
shit.
on this side of the register and this side of the fucking register.
Yeah.
And you know who fucked me up? When the Arab store brought them down there, and the nigga was like, "Hold on, man, these bitches $4-5 here. How the fuck we been paying this nigga $20?"
Yeah.
Yo, that is the finesse. So,
And that was, I was
so it'd
still
be
in
like-
high
would it
school
be
with
like
that
one
one.
line a can? One line or 2 lines a can? Probably 1 line.
It wasn't no lines.
Wasn't
in
in
that
it.
shit.
No, that it was.
It was just
like
some shit to make you sleepy
lavender
that tastes
and-
good.
yeah.
Wow.
It didn't have nothing.
But
in
to
it.
them, it was a drought.
It was the drink.
It was a
that
drought.
Was the drink of the time period.
So
Yeah.
at the time, it was like, I want anything close to it. We don't have
Wasn't
the
Paul
hit.
Wall making
That's the
that?
biggest
I don't know
that's
who
a
was
big
making it.
finesse.
I
think
think
it was Paul.
Fuck. I was just mad when the fucking people brought it to the store.
God.
Shit, I can't hit these niggas.
Yeah.
Because my uncle was bringing them back. He was asking my cousin, like, he really selling them? He was like, yeah. Like, you think I'm drinking all of these? Like, come on, bro. I wouldn't graduate.
That shit was
Not
popular
only
for a
that,
while.
your stomach would be like,
Man, I'm telling you, man.
that shit makes your weight.
No, but
gain
that's
go
a
crazy.
fact. Like, I remember that shit was crazy as shit.
That's a cold finesse. I ain't gonna hold you.
They like, man, you know they say that shit really in there. I be like, word? Shit.
No.
Shit.
I guess you can give me 20.
I'll take a 20. It's cool. It's cool. Just
I
give me
really
20.
been getting it. And you know me, like, I'm a super finesse. I be like, man, these the last 4. It done already been a nigga say he about to come get these bitches for 1/5. Just to get the extra. Man, I got 120 right
It's
now.
so rare on top of that. You ain't gonna find it nowhere else in the near vicinity, so naturally you gonna come
Man,
shop with me.
I'm telling you, man,
Wow.
that was a finesse.
You
And
a
I
hustler,
started because my partner George brought it down, and I was like, they paying you for this? It's like, damn, I know a lot of older cats that sip the drink,
Yeah.
and they can't get no drink right now. Come on, you know?
I can't believe you were selling that shit.
I remember when I had
So funny.
That's
That
funny.
I thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some real shit.
y'all ever learn how to make butter? Like wheat butter?
Oh yeah.
Bruh,
So like, bro, when
I'm a connoisseur of cooking,
Okay.
baking,
Okay.
doing that shit to the highest levels. I've had people. I don't want to pull this shit up.
Yeah,
I had a
let's say,
homie that eat my motherfucking shit and text my cousin.
what was the best?
Our hospital.
What? What? I was gonna say, what was the best? What was the best edible you ever either made or tried?
It's hard because I done made giant peanut butter cups.
Okay, cool.
I done made cheese. I made a lemon cheesecake, but it's not like a lemon meringue, but like a lemon cake type of cheesecake with one of them. You know what I'm saying? I done made chocolates and did extra little shit here and there. Like, you know, I done did a lot, but my recipes are precise. You ain't just eating nothing that's getting you high. It tastes so good. People have a hard
See, that's what I like. I want an edible that
eating
tastes
it
good.
all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when I make my brownies, them from scratch, bro. I'm getting the cocoa powder. I'm got the dark and mixing it with the other cocoa powder.
Okay.
That's what
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
Aldi has some of the best prices.
and I only use the Irish butter.
Oh, does that have the most fat?
Yeah, it's go buy more. It's the best butter. I use the Irish butter, non-salted, every fucking
Non-salted all
time.
day.
You see what I'm saying? And I decarboxylate my shit.
All
you know
day.
what I'm saying?
That way
Before
you
I
get the
do
most
it.
out of it.
I'm telling you, man, I'm a chemist, bro. I got a song called 3 Zips, right? I think it's 3 Zips. I'm high. I don't know.
It's all good.
But I say, you know, where you at?
Yeah.
Bitch, I need a sack. Selling eddies. I just made a batch. You know what I'm saying? And then in the thing, I say, I can show you how to turn 3 zips to 3 stacks. And niggas just ain't understood what I was saying. Like, you go take the zip and sell it.
Right.
I'm going to take this zip and make so many sticks of butter and so many batches of edibles. I'm going to make a stack off of every fucking zip of weed.
Dude, and there's such a big market for edibles.
It's a huge market.
In the older,
It's
older.
The old shout
Yes.
out to
I was just about
shout
to
out
say
to
that.
Yes.
the geriatrics, you know what I'm saying? They just come forward. Hey, My old job closed down. Now I can say this shit. Bro. I got that bitch. Getting it in.
Man.
I'm talking about clamshell with the elder, but I got the bag ready for you. This your order. Hell yeah, bro. But what you got, bro? They paying. Man, I'm telling you.
You got me reminiscing. Shout out to my book.
Because people always talk about jobs, but if you hustling, you want a job.
Yeah.
You want to know the people to know the people.
Yeah.
You got to know what the word is in computers. Always knows, motherfucker. It's all in how you choose to engage. So it's like my jobs. It's always got to be an opportunity for me to expand, hustle, or be able to make another type of money.
Yeah.
You got to do that. Because other than that, it's just like, okay, you just working for a chick.
He reminded me of the days when I was living in Chicago, working at Ragstock Vintage over in Wicker Park, and basically was working at the thrift store, but then the thrift store was like a strip like Deep Ellum, Main Street. And basically, after the thrift store, I'd go to other stores, go to Buffalo Exchange. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Let's do it.
And once I learned how to make butter from my boy Mike Book TV, shout out Mike Book, he taught me all the way, bro. But I learned how to make I put him on to like a way we can cut it down even more. So we'd make the butter, get a big brick, and then I'd get coconut oil, and then mix it with the coconut oil because coconut oil stretches more than butter. Yeah. So naturally, I would be having the coconut oil, mix that, and the butter in that.
And coconut oil bought up for making gummies too.
Bruh. Do that, and then I would put it. So
I hope y'all paying attention. Listen to this game.
One of the best mixtures I ever made was I used syrup. I used like Aunt Jemima syrup.
Oh no shit.
Mixed it with the butter. I
What?
would heat it up in the pan, and then I would make like.
Was I just make it
in the morning?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a cold way to do it.
Yeah.
I done did it with all type of shit. Cause I done been times like I'd have been making so much.
Yeah.
I just got fucking Glad Tupperware, like the big ones, just full of like butter. This shit gold because it's this strain. This shit real green because it's this strain.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, variant colors, it changes.
But did you use lecithin?
No, man.
So when you brewing it, you want to use lecithin. It's like a sunflower type of powder extract, and what it do.
Oh, you put the game. You got game.
Dropping some knowledge.
What?
When you put the lecithin in it, it help it bind to everything more when it's brewing, for one. And it help it metabolize quicker. So just say you use 14 G's
Got you.
to make your mixture, right?
Right.
When you put that lecithin, that shit gonna feel like 28 G's.
Damn.
Because it
quicker.
Because it sticks more. Interesting.
I didn't know. I never even heard of that.
I got other secrets too. I ain't give them all the secrets.
Yeah. We'll talk about it more after
Hey,
the
all
show.
right, hey, let's get into hitter shit though.
Word.
Let's get into hitter shit.
Fucks with you.
Which one was yours, man?
I believe this one.
Okay. Yeah. Cheers.
Don't drink this all. Just
Yeah. This will be for hitter shit, man.
Oh, that's nice.
All right. Sorry. First thing, MySpace hitter shit.
MySpace?
Yeah.
Man, fuck them, man, because I can't even get to my listsilk at AOL.com email address to even access my MySpace. Fuck.
But when you had MySpace, though, when it first
I
dropped.
wasn't really in them. I'm going to tell you really what got me into social media.
Okay.
A girl.
As usual.
I was on a band trip in fucking Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and I just had started talking to this girl. Like, out of nowhere, I was like, ooh, I get to talk to her, and we was talking. I was like, can I get your number? She gave it to me. Like, I'm lit. I'm like a 9th grade. This motherfucker, I think she is like 11 or 12th grade, so I'm lit like a motherfucker.
Right.
So shit, I only created Facebook because of her.
Just to communicate.
For the longest, man, my fucking password with this girl name.
He was in love.
Hey, you still remember it though, right?
Yeah, my
course.
cousin.
Yep.
Hey, my cousin was like, man, he was talking about because you know how we play it. He's like, what you think? I say, bro, I will hate you forever if you ever fucking touch her. Like, you know how niggas be fronting? They be like, nah, I'm playing this. I'm like, nigga, if you fuck with her, my nigga. That's
That's
we
one of the
beefing.
off limits ones.
Yep.
Yo, everybody at that shorty that was off limits in your life, like regardless if you smashed or not, it's like, yo.
I mean, these days I wouldn't give a fuck because
We older now.
It's different for me these days.
We
But
older
at the
now.
time when he asked me, I was like, no,
She off limits.
I was not past it. You know what I mean? But yeah, the social media shit. Like even now, it's like I should be on this more. I should interact more. I should like shit more. I don't be wanting to be a slave to my phone. That's why I got the phone.
It's a hard
You
fucking.
see, I just closed that bitch. I don't even be trying to open it up like talking about because it remind me of old school. So I just close.
That's a hard case too. Fuck with it.
No, I like that. That's tight.
Yeah, it come in handy.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a hard line to walk though, because you got to do it, but at the same time you don't want to be a slave to your phone.
You don't want to be a slave. To your phone.
Yeah.
That's some zombie ass shit.
Straight up.
I done seen people be out to eat and just be like,
And on that shit.
like damn.
And just to be candid, like just to run the podcast and shit, like it's a lot of fucking like social media work, and like you got to be pretty present, and like you got to post something every day, you got to put something on the story, you got to like
and interact with others.
with others. Yeah. You might be having like a weird day, and you don't really want to fucking talk to nobody, or like or whatever the case
You
may
might
be.
feel like my kid need my attention, but I gotta do this shit because it's for a greater cause, and that's what people don't understand. Like to get places, it take the fucking sacrifice.
You got to.
Like you go lose or miss something. It's like people will criticize you for not spending time or the lack thereof with your kids. Like my daughter, she in a whole nother state. So, as a parent, I feel defenseless in that way. But it's like, I'm trying to do this shit to set up. If I enlisted in the army, wouldn't nobody criticize me.
That's a good point.
If I enlisted in the army and I had to go to Iraq, they'd be like, he fighting for the country. You can abandon your kid like that.
Yeah, why is that viewed differently?
That's cool.
Yeah.
But like I could be able to still pull up and drive down there anytime, like you will still like get criticism, not from her mother per se, like cause she don't be on that shit. She just had a birthday, so happy birthday to her and shit. So it don't be that energy towards her. It's just like people always look at it a certain way, like especially like when you're an entertainer, like when you like me, you bluntly honest. People just think they know your thought process.
Well, and your life's out there. Like you're out there in the public, like.
Or what I want them to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't let them see like
And a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's weird for a lot of people, though. It's weird for the normal people that don't put their life out there.
Or if they do, it's just regular shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
what they ate today, or like what fit they got in their bathroom mirror type shit.
So where did we land on MySpace? Hit or shit?
Hit, man, because it revolutionized a lot of things. You gotta get credit with credit, dude.
Yeah. No,
MySpace was like the first shit that was just like,
I think
Bebo.
Yeah.
Bebo, shout out to Bebo. I remember Bebo.
You took it back.
Yeah.
How old are you, bro?
31.
Okay, I'm 30. Nah, real shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember Bebo. What y'all talking about?
Bebo, yeah, when you used to have the music for your interest when they come to your page.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Pussy, let me be me.
Yeah.
You can
Let
put
me
that
get
shit
me
on
or
your
some
page
shit,
too.
Yeah, no, I remember you could. That's what I was just about to say. My favorite part about Instagram.
Your other half, man. People used to be beefing about that shit. Or you'll see a girl put up another nigga as her other half.
Your type 5, top 5 or top 6,
Yeah.
like friends that are like in that group of people you first see in that brick, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's how I learned like coding.
Choose that, right?
Yeah, you had
You
to.
can rearrange who's in that motherfucker, and those would be your top motherfuckers that you fuck
Well,
with.
that was some messy
It's just
ass
on blast on the top.
Hell yeah. Nah, definitely a hit for me, man.
All right. So how about let's move on. How about Adult Swim, Cartoon Network?
shit. Man, that's a hit, man. They had some weird shit, but like I ain't never get the snake arm nigga shit. But I guess I wasn't old enough to do acid or nothing. Maybe if I go back and watch it on mushrooms or acid or some shit, it'll make sense. But yeah, hit because that's how I first started watching Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Adult Swim was like
out the bus every day, fix a big ass bowl of Frosted Flakes and watch Goku fucking walk on Snake Way for like 8 episodes.
Yeah, right.
And it's wild because you're talking about Toonami right before it went into Adult Swim. Yeah. Because I remember going home after school and Toonami would have 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Z.
right.
Literally back to back.
Little dude in the spaceship.
Yep.
Yep.
Time.
I hate it when they Damn, man, how you gonna do a real one like this now?
Yeah.
Right.
Like I don't even know this nigga name who be hosting it.
Bro.
But I fucked with him though.
It was hard.
Nigga had the spaceship.
He walked through.
It was
he
great,
walked through the
man.
ship and shit.
Yeah.
And you would see the motherfucking preview of the episode right on that motherfucker.
He would just sit down and see. Like,
All right, guys.
But he ain't never had no space holes, so maybe that's why he just had
one of the greatest hosts ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
For our
Shout out to
childhood. for sure.
Toonami, dude.
Hell yeah.
Toonami, man.
All right, so how about breakfast for dinner? Is that a hit or shit for y'all?
Oh,
Hit.
man, hit.
That's a big hit for me.
College,
Hits.
Yeah.
in college, right?
You on the road too?
In college, they had like midnight breakfast, right?
Okay.
And that shit used to go live. But one particular time, we was like beefing with some niggas, right? So I had a crew of niggas, like, I ain't gonna say like we were a conglomerate of people from different places. But we was like 18, 19, 20 deep, like all together if you count everybody.
Yeah.
So shit, I'm sitting at the table with one of these birds I was talking to at the time, and with her friends and shit, and I seen the dudes we beefing with walk out. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. Then I seen them walk out, but keep in mind, this is midnight pancake breakfast type shit. Like,
Yeah.
everybody love this shit because the school do this shit every now and then. It was cool. Man, when I tell you, soon as I saw them walk out, I saw all my niggas walk out. And I was like, man, I guess I gotta go. And like, that was like, everybody came out of the fucking cafeteria type shit. It was crazy because it ended up with people, we being able to resolve our issues or whatever, because it really wasn't like too much shit. But at the time, I just liked the drama. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Young bull days.
oh, is this some people that we don't like? Fuck them.
Yeah.
That's a weird turn of pancakes, though. I
You know what though? It brings people together though.
But they make
It brings
omelets.
people together, bro.
Right?
But they made omelets. They had everything. They were popping. Like, I'm the type of nigga, like, come on, bitch. Like, make me some crepes, man.
You
So
snapped
crazy.
this, by the way.
I know.
Thank you for bringing this.
I know. I be knowing the
put me
hidden
on,
gems.
too. You
I know the hidden gems. I'm telling you.
You put me on. I was about to ask you to pass me a Voodoo Ranger, but I realized I had a whole nother one of these. So.
What is that, Eighth?
Ace, yeah. This is Harry.
I hadn't seen those before.
Craft cider. It's different.
All right, so Thanksgiving just came around. What y'all think about hit or shit on Thanksgiving leftovers?
Hit,
Man, here for like at least 2 to 3 days.
at least.
And after that, tossing them, right?
It just depends.
Yeah.
If you cook with some dark meat chicken, you can chop that shit up, add some cumin, and make some fajitas with that
Very
motherfucker.
true. Important spice too, cumin.
Yeah, I love me some Thanksgiving leftovers, man.
Yeah,
I feel like it tastes better because the flavor sits into the
Right,
food
right.
more.
Yeah.
So naturally, it's like it tastes better than.
But do y'all make the sandwich? Or is that just the white people
Like
shit?
with the ham.
No, just get some bread and put some fucking turkey in there, put some fucking mashed potatoes, put some
Honestly, I
fucking...
made
Which
tacos.
brings me to a real important
leftover.
question, right?
Okay.
Sorry, y'all.
Now you good. You good.
I'm so fucked up, but it's okay. So I got a lot of white friends that don't really get to experience seasoned food for Thanksgiving. Like, what
Okay.
family is like your white family. If you white, I don't want to assume you white.
No,
you could
it's-
identify
no.
as black.
Come on.
Because in these days, you can identify however you want to.
shit's
So,
ridiculous.
Any way you can.
Yeah.
really.
I'm a prince. You know, that's how I identify. And most people don't agree, but fuck them.
So you're asking, like, what's the typical white shit we do?
No, I'm not going to say typical.
Or what do we do?
That's making an assumption. I'm saying, do you experience Thanksgiving with seasoned food?
I mean, to an extent, yeah, but not like nothing like seasoned like heavily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Do
heavily.
you have
What,
multiracial dish, like in terms of like, say,
No.
for instance, other people come through and bring their dishes, and you know what I'm saying, to like the Thanksgiving family dinner type shit, like.
It'd be like desserts and like other entrees or like,
Gotcha.
you know what I mean?
Got you. But you have a main cook that cooks most of the.
Pretty much.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like Silk was saying, like he cooked this year for his family. You know.
Right. That's a good question. It made me think. Shit.
Cause I was cooking one time and this little white girl was around, and you know, shout out to the little white girls. They be asking interesting things. You know what I'm saying? I be like, sometimes they be over white with it, but it's okay. I'm cool with the pumpkin spice community.
Hey, I don't fuck with pumpkin spice. I don't fuck with
I
it.
never understood the hype, bro. Honestly.
Me neither, dude. It's all right. Like it's okay.
It's more so an aroma more than anything.
Yeah, no doubt. All right.
Continue.
What else I talking about? I'm high.
The pumpkin spice community and how you were introducing, let's just say, a pumpkin spice shawty to something.
I was making a bigger point. I'm so high I forgot.
It's all good.
All right.
What was he talking about before that? What was you saying before that?
Oh, Introducing different seasonings from, let's say, different cultures.
Okay, so yeah, the little white girl.
I'm glad you remember, because I remember shit either.
Okay.
That's why I haven't.
So the little white girl was watching me cook, right? And I was cooking some chicken.
Okay.
Yeah. I sprinkled some salt on the chicken.
Yeah.
And she said, I never seen my mom do that. I was just like, and I've had white friends that be like, man, I don't be happy for Thanksgiving, like, stuffing. Because when I be like, nah, we make dressing. Like,
Yeah.
that's what we call it. But they like, we got stuffing. It's like any one of my white friends that come over when I eat, they be like, man, it's amazing.
Yeah. No, I usually don't. I don't like dressing like stuff. I don't usually like it. Maybe I need to try some other shit.
I can cook well. I don't even eat.
Right.
I just know balance. That's what food about.
True.
So here's the next one on hitter shit: stuffed crust pizza.
Fucking hit, bro.
Hit. We got all hits on this one.
Good.
Yeah.
That's how you know shitter hitters are good. Y'all tuning the fuck in. What's up with that?
Stuffed crust pizza? Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'm the type person, I'm not going to eat the crust.
Wait, what?
Oh, typically you don't eat the crust on it? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I eat the whole thing, man.
I just think
Yeah.
about being fat and just that extra crust. I mean,
No, that's the best part to me.
To say, once you get to the crust, it's
it
like,
got to be the stuffed crust.
Then
that's
you
the
eat
only
it.
way you will indulge in
I
the
got
crust.
you. Okay.
I can respect that.
All right.
I can respect that.
All right. So next thing on the list. So there's a lot of music review channels on YouTube. Hit or shit on that. Because you'll get it. It'll be like, here's my take on it. It'll be like just a random Joe Blow doesn't know shit about shit, and he'll just be.
DJ Ghost hit.
So it's about who you value their opinion more.
Not even their opinion. It's just like I always like DJ Ghost setup. Like his shit, he's chilling, he's smoking, and he's just keeping it 100 for the most part. So yeah, I go with DJ Ghost. Like,
Yeah.
but
So that's a hit in general.
even then, I don't tune into his channel as much these days. But I just respect the grind. But I don't be giving a fuck about them. Like honestly, I don't be caring. Like if I want to hear the music, I just go hear the music. Now sometimes the lesser known ones,
Yeah.
will review a song you hadn't heard or artist you hadn't heard. You be like,
You'll get put onto something.
be like, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, in that case, hit. Yeah, I guess you can say that's a hit.
What do you think?
Honestly,
People take a shot
man.
if it's a miss. I just take a shot.
Man, I've just been sipping.
Yeah,
honestly.
I've honestly been sipping on it, and I've been really enjoying this as well. I would say hit, personally, because I feel like I've learned a
Before
lot.
I forget, man. Look, I know the holidays coming up. I don't know when this dropping, but
Wow, what's
I had to bring
this?
y'all some gifts.
What's the gifts?
What?
Is this the first one? What's up with that?
a first for sure.
Yo, we appreciate you, bro.
I had to get y'all some gifts.
Word. All right, we're gonna check this out after the segment.
Yeah, let's do hit or shit real quick. We'll bust that out. Hold up.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Wow, that is the first, huh?
That is a first, yeah.
All right, cool.
But yeah, what's your take on the music review channels?
Music review channels, I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, being a musician / engineer, I feel like I got put on to different artists and different music from music review channels. Like, even though everybody hates him kind of right now / love him, Anthony Fantano, back in the day, before he was the Melonhead or whatever, when he reviewed albums, he would review what the albums, like, songs would sample. And we'll put that shit.
See, I like that. If you do a breakdown of it,
Yeah, bro.
that's tight.
Before he would just give his expert opinion on shit, he would literally be like, yo, this song was sampled by this artist from this shit. And like,
Do you know who?
do breakdowns. And I met that motherfucker in person.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, I met him in LA when I was out there for a little bit. Him and Adam 22 in the same day.
Oh no way.
Bro,
That's
I
tight.
took a fucking selfie with Anthony Fantano. He took a selfie with me on his phone.
Yeah.
On some regular shit. But it was just like, it was funny because the motherfucker was like, yeah, man, it's funny how motherfuckers like hip hop and shit, but then like they realized the gatekeepers are like me and this guy, and they were standing right next to each other, and I was just like, this shit is crazy. But yeah, he was.
22 has become like a gatekeeper of some sorts.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he building a fucking empire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
I-
I would say hit just for me
Yeah,
personally,
that's a
because
hit,
I got put on to a lot of shit from music reviewers, and then certain shit. I'd like to see other people's opinion, even though I have my own personal opinion, which is what I think you was touching on, right? Like, if you want to hear some shit and you want to give your opinion on it, that's your view based off of when you listen to it. Because
I like the breakdown aspect though.
exactly,
Yeah, I like
Man, when you
that.
break it down, yeah.
yeah, like off the record, bro. Like they be breaking shit down crazy.
Yeah.
It's hard. Like,
I'll put you on to this dude that you need to follow, Christian James Hand.
okay,
He's a music producer, and he has a Twitch channel. He used to be on Instagram Live, but they kept on botting him and kicking him off. Cause he breaks down those songs like that, but he'll break them down on like in Logic on like the program.
What?
So you'll hear it stem for stem.
Wait a minute. He breaks down the record.
Yes. So he gets sent stems. He gets sent like the project file of like old songs. I'm talking like old Beatles songs where you hear like shit that didn't get put on the song.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You can cut that shit up. Yeah.
The real shit, like, and he gets sent that shit, like, from just producers and stuff. Dude, his show is awesome.
When I found out about that STEM shit, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But, like the little STEM player thing.
Yeah, like the Kanye put out, yeah.
But you gotta have a song that's like you gotta.
You gotta be able to break it down. Yeah. All right, so a couple more on hitter shit. What about the World Cup? Because that's going on right now.
What you talking about? Didn't we lose?
We just got kicked out. Yeah.
Everybody was so excited. I didn't even know what's going on. I was like, why everybody excited? It's like, man, because we fucking playing. I was like, but we typically lose, right? It's like,
Yeah, we always lose.
but don't the women do pretty good?
I don't know, man.
I thought the women do pretty
Yeah,
I
good.
don't
nah.
even tune in that much.
Look, man, I ain't trying to get y'all counseled. The women do pretty good. They way better at soccer than the men in the United States.
Sure, it's much more entertaining.
You better respect those ladies.
Yeah.
You better not touch them without their permission.
Shout outs to female athletes in general, man.
Shout out.
That's it.
Seriously.
All right, so hitter shit World Cup.
I'd say hit because it brings people
man.
close together.
Yeah,
that are
man,
from
'cause
different
somebody
places.
making some money.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's shit.
All right, yeah.
Somebody
Honest
making
opinion.
some money. Shout out to them.
All right, so last thing. Reaction videos in general.
Oh yeah, I like reaction because like I like a movie. I watch a movie trailer reaction. I'm that nigga because I done got so much into making films and shit like that and just content. It's like I gotta study every aspect of the game. So yeah, I be like,
Right
I
on.
fuck with certain people. I be like, yeah, I trust their opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, man, you ain't picked nothing we didn't like.
I know. What the hell?
That's actually a rare thing too as well. There's always at least one shit.
Yeah, there usually is. Yeah.
I had a couple shits in mind before shit a hit segment.
I think I just picked a lot of cool shit though. Honestly.
That's true.
But anyway,
Cool motherfuckers.
we touched on 22 a little bit. I know you saw Kelpy get his ass beat. Did you see Kelpy get his ass beat?
I saw the unedited. I didn't even know it was out there at first. I saw the unedited version over there. Kelpy was just trying to get Lord bless him.
So they're having an interview.
You know when people don't know that they lame, like they don't watch the video, the same video we watch, and they be like,
They feeling themselves heavy.
like, did you see what we saw? It's one of them things. Like,
Well, the thing is like he got his ass beat. He's bleeding, leaking.
Yeah.
He's fucking leaking. And then Adam had it on the show like 2 days later talking about it. And he's like glorifying it, like, dude, you got your ass beat.
Right, naturally.
But they were
it's
just
like we ain't cool till we get the fade. Like, yeah, nigga, that sound cool, but I really don't think it's safe for you to even try to fight.
Yeah, you shouldn't be out here. You should not be out here after that ass.
Because one of the things is, when you called him a bitch, you should have stood up when you said it. But don't fight in words.
Yeah, true.
You can't say fighting words like
That's an initiation.
if I nigga be like, nigga, you up.
no, he stayed. He stayed.
Instant thing to
That's a-
get
yeah.
up and say it. Like
That's
like,
an ignition code to literally a moment.
Nah, I'm just gonna say it to this nigga I know that I ain't. Wasn't that the same dude who pressed like Nate Dogg's son or some shit?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think so, man. Almighty Suspect or something, whatever. I think that's the same dude. But yeah, man, like, you can't. Like,
Yeah,
you're a man, and then I can't have my daughter looking at no shit at me.
And it's
They
the
just gonna have to-
internet, bro.
Yeah.
Precisely like you say, it's the internet. Once that shit is up, it's up, and it's going to be everywhere. It's
everywhere.
That's why I can
like
not
that.
have my daughter just looking at me, just getting fucked over in any type of way. Like, I'm just not that person.
Right.
Right.
And I think just some people just Kelpy just like, oh, I get another jump interview. This time I'm gonna be aggressive, and then it just didn't work out.
Exactly.
But he should have been ready. Like, you can't say that to nobody.
Can't say
Like,
that.
because when I'm saying that to you, when you ask me, What you call me? I'm gonna get up and hit you and try to call you a bitch while I'm hitting you.
Did you see Adam? He just like
Adam was like-
he seemed like oh shit. And then he came to a sense. He's like, oh no, I got to break this up.
Right,
you know,
right.
like,
This is my show. I
Yeah.
gotta actually.
He was like, wait, they don't have
intervene.
But it's so crazy because when that dude put that fake gun on him, he was way more
calm.
calm.
oh dude,
Did you see how
he
calm
thought
he
it was
was?
a joke.
He laughed.
Yeah,
Bro.
he was like, oh.
Laughed. That's what made me think about it. I was like, this kind of still feels like something that happened a long time ago. Only it was worse.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that shit
Like,
could have been
I
bad.
think he just
What?
been around these people and he heard about their reputation, so he don't know what's gonna pop off.
Yeah,
Bro, plus
But
in
you
LA,
should have known, bro. What's the reason for you should have had that interview by yourself in the first place?
Let me ask you this: have y'all ever chilled in LA for longer than like a week?
I've only been to San
I
Jose.
was young though too.
Everybody's in the scene. Everybody's fake as fuck.
Right.
So naturally, it's like you go to LA. Like I said, I met Adam and fucking Anthony at the same day, bro. And mind you, I was kicking it with my boy Dash. So naturally, it was like, you know what I'm saying, regular because it was a party. Big motherfuckers was out there, but everybody's regular because everybody's fake as fuck. So when you go there and then you meet everybody, it's kind of like, yeah, I saw you on so and so. I saw you on so and so. But motherfuckers don't really think it's gonna get real till it gets real. And LA is like that. Like shit can get real really fast, but it's so LA that everybody don't think like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's so
Until
Hollywood.
it actually
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Until shit can actually happen, and that's the thing, bro. Like motherfuckers really think it's palm trees and sunshine until it ain't. You know what I mean? And
I mean, that's everywhere you go though, man. You
It
gotta
is.
watch your back because
LA's more fugazi though. I'm gonna just say that.
I don't know, man.
Even there,
Because
you
even
know
being
what
up there by Cincinnati, because Newport, Kentucky, and Cincinnati are like right by each other. Like you can see the difference. And like even like I walk to the corner store because I don't know, that's just me. I walk to the corner store. I'll be like, I get in there, I'm like, yeah, this is a bad area. Like not like bad, but like some
You gotta
shit'll
be
pop
on. Your,
out.
you gotta be on your toes.
Like
right?
if you get shot, like I ain't seen them in the police ride through here. Like talking about. So it's just like you gotta be on your P's and Q's everywhere. Even when I'm home, I was like, the last time I went out, bro, wide open. Like I mean, I still had the Yammer, but it's like I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to shoot
You ain't
no
trying to go
innocent
there.
people or
Yeah.
be fucked up shooting this shit.
That's real.
I mean, I ain't gonna say like it's beef like that, but I'm that type of person. I'm thinking shit more prone to happen than not happening.
Yeah.
So like I ain't gonna like.
Pessimistic versus optimistic.
No, I have an optimistic mind as far as that I'm gonna try to manifest optimistic, but you gotta have a plan B, C, D, and
Always.
Yeah.
E. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like
I think that's just being smart.
worst case
Exactly,
scenario
yeah.
because you don't know what people think when they see. They'll be like, that nigga probably got this much on him. I'm hungry. Let me get him.
Right.
Fuck him.
Right.
Light skinned bitch ass nigga. I'm about to rob this nigga.
You never know.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna act like I cooperate till I shoot you.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's
Right?
funny.
Don't hit me.
It's funny.
You know what I'm
though.
saying? Please, I got more money. Let me get the money. I'm out the whole time about to blam your.
Yeah, right.
It's funny that you mentioned that, though, real talk, because, like, bro, I was telling him, I'm from New York, right? From Harlem originally. 141st between Edgecombe and St. Nicholas.
Shout out.
So that's like Sugar Hill.
You done
basically.
been through the gang ways.
I mean, that's my family. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But then I also told you when we first met, I got family in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
So naturally, it's like motherfuckers that was out there, they was running shit back then, back in the day. But then you got family in Chicago,
Yeah.
South Carolina, Georgia, Atlanta, all over. And then homies in LA, to, you know what I mean, down here.
Yeah.
So it's like when it comes to being on your P's and Q's, I learned that shit early. Ain't nothing sweet in this world.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might
You
look
can't be too nice.
you can't be. As a personable person as I am, bro, and I can communicate to everybody, speak multiple languages and shit. At the end of the day, you always got to kind of have your guard up to a certain degree when you're in new territory or around new motherfuckers.
Alright.
But at the same time, don't make it look like that, because some motherfuckers be walking around swollen shit.
Yeah.
And that's overdoing
I
it.
be walking
Versus
around
like
relaxed, nigga.
exactly cozy, comfortable.
Give one
You know what I
massage
mean?
a week. Make your girl massage you at least once a week, and you will promise you.
At least once a week, ladies. At least once a week, keep your man satisfied. But just give him a little shoulder massage, you know what I'm saying, after a long day, especially if you've been putting in that
you
work.
Have a girl with hands and arms strong enough.
You can
Just
find
go
one.
to the massage parlor. Just go to the massage parlor. And if there are any ladies out there that's suffering from back pain or anything, I only charge a very low rate of $300 an hour. So come holler at your boy if you want the ultimate life experiences. It will come with gifts.
As you can see, he brings them. So naturally, he ain't capping.
Perfect. Yo.
Holla at this man.
Yo, let's
He's
check
the
this
truth.
out. Let's check this out.
True story.
I got the essentials.
Was that all of shit of his?
Yeah, that was it.
Alright, Cool.
Oh man.
Oh wow, a flash
look.
and two
Look, it came through.
Ass and 2 shots. You ever be
combined with the.
Hey, this is my shit, low key though.
Who don't
This is
like
my
Mike
shit
and
though.
Ice, bro? I get the fucking.
It's
you
my
know what,
shit.
man?
Get the essentials.
You know this
Got
is my
the
first day as a
essentials.
co-host, right?
And you gotta have a hand sanitizer because you never know
I said I
what
noticed.
the-
I'm like,
Yes,
you know, it's
sir.
my first day as co-host on What's Up With That. So for this being my first day, bro, you made it.
Hey.
Literally made it.
Hey,
Yeah.
real.
I appreciate it, bro.
You ever like be somewhere and be like, I wish I had a flask, but that one flash you ever had, you don't know where is it.
Right,
I used
yeah.
to carry little bottles and just turn it
That's
into a
like- that's
flask,
like, let me get him a
sealable
flask.
bottles.
I appreciate that, seriously.
You know I love
Yeah.
y'all because I ain't get myself no Mike and Ike's, and I really just thought about that shit, and now I'm mad.
I fuck with some Mike and Ike's though.
Say you can
Yeah.
have this package.
You know,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want that.
Got
but
you, but
That's
I
a
appreciate
gift.
it. I appreciate
Merry
it.
Christmas.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
bro.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Or Happy Hanukkah or whatever, you know.
You know what I mean? Just in general, blessings, bro.
They gonna come up with some random holiday right after this shit. Facebook will always have you like, oh, did you guys know it's National
It's
Taco
cheeseburger day. Yeah. Seriously.
They do be making them up on the fly, though.
Yeah.
All my Hispanic homie be like, fuck, I forgot to go to Fiesta.
We gotta go.
Man,
My wife is gonna
this
kill
has been an
me.
incredible episode.
I forgot Taco Day last year.
So let me ask you, man. In
Yeah.
terms of music, you know, just to bring it back in, like, what would you say, you know, your next do you plan on dropping another project pretty soon, or like,
Ooh,
is
I'm
it
about
kind of
to-
in the works? Or
I'm about to
cooking
hit
up?
them with them singles, but I'm really working on like 2, 3, 4, 5
Wow.
projects. I got the album covers ready and everything. I was like, let me work on the singles.
Okay.
Like this next video about to be big.
I think you make the most like progress dropping singles. You know, you get more
because-
traction
because
that
you
way.
can capitalize like on like the music video, like it's gonna
Yeah.
be infiltrating the all girls academy.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm gonna be the first guy they let in because they don't want to get sued.
Oh wow.
Right.
So and I got girls just go do choreography for it.
That's
You know what I'm
hard.
saying? I got the whole school set up, everything
That's cool.
ready to go.
Dang, you already got
Trying
the
to get that bitch
environment.
shot with
Yeah.
the red cam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, but it's gonna take a lot. But I'm doing it independent, so it take a lot of like
So
money,
you're completely
resources.
independent for your music in general.
Yeah, like I ain't got no investors. Like you know what I'm saying. It's certain people who got my back that I love in multitudes of levels and shit like that I don't mention because I care about them so much.
Word.
But other than that, like it ain't. I mean, for the most part, it's just me.
That's what's up.
Because even the people who really want to help or invest in some type of way, like they got things to do. They got dreams to accomplish. They got kids to feed.
That's right.
So you really can't have no expectations. So it's just like me getting around people who really millionaires and really doing shit and playing with the money and seeing how they live, how they think. Like I pay attention to this shit. I don't take it for granted. So
Right,
it's just like me, like I'm on the right path. I ain't tripping. Like I know where I'm gonna be. So it's like I don't got no reason to be tense. And then by the time I get the massage, man, I'm extra tense. Nobody got to say like this.
The massages are essential.
They really are, bro. I got a massage for my birthday, and
You gotta get the
they're very
face
essential.
massages too. And the head massages.
They started the scalp, and then they.
Man, they start all
Dude, the
types
best
of-
massage I ever got was like a sports massage.
Oh wow.
Where they do like the
tissue?
deep tissue.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
those are the
Tissue is
best.
where it's at.
Yeah.
Hitter shit happy endings. Look.
I don't know where you're going, but where I go, they don't do that.
Yeah, word.
No, I ain't never been to no place that did it. I'm just
Never had an official
I never
one.
had, but that wouldn't be nothing I would be into anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
especially if
Not
the
gonna give you
massage is good. If the massage is good,
Like,
then
bro,
that,
I'm not about to give you extra money to touch me.
Right.
when I can get that for free.
Yeah.
But at the end
Now,
of
if
the
you
day,
was like Okay, we get top for this much extra. We get this for this. You know, like in my younger days, I'd be like, "Fuck it, it's an experience." But like, I never ran across that shit ever in life, though. And
I wouldn't even know where to go to like find that. Like
me either.
Same.
I mean, I don't run in that crowd, I guess.
But I ain't never go, and they kept getting shut down.
Yo. Yeah, nah, man.
They ain't trying to lose their license, human trafficking, all
The
this.
show
shit.
is a hit. Massages are a hit for sure, though. Especially after like putting in that work physically, like.
Well, you ever just fell asleep out of nowhere, just like
Getting a massage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I've been real close.
1000%. 1000% I have.
How do you feel about getting a massage from a dude versus?
No, I ain't never doing that.
I gotta have women's hands. I gotta have women's hands. Yeah, naturally.
I don't even like when dudes shake like
Touching me too much. I know where you're going.
Yeah.
Like if they, I don't know, like you know, like you ever just meet people in random places and they be wanting to be like, yo, like do I fucking do you? Yeah, man. Pour as much as you want.
I enjoy this. I haven't had whiskey in quite some time, but you know what I'm saying. In terms of alcohol, this stuff.
I think that technically is Scotch whiskey.
It's one of my go-tos. It used to be one of my go-tos.
That's what the real important business dudes, when they get home and they done had a long day and they loosen up their tie, they just pour some Scotch.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run and take a piss real quick. Y'all keep going.
Okay, cool. Got you, man. Just a little in between, man. But yeah, back to music, man. Cause like I said, I produce beats, you know, rap, write, and then like I like to create whole entire experiences, not only audibly but visually. So for your next project, because it sounds like you about to go into a visual and audio direction that's huge. Like just based off of that, what that one thing you told me about
because
sounds cool.
Everybody doing the same thing.
Yeah.
All these dudes just want to be tough around their homies, rap the same, do the same type of songs.
I can tell you don't give a fuck about none of that.
No.
Yeah.
Like I never wanted to be like nobody. Like I looked at people. I as far as like financial wise, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I want to be like that. But like style wise and like you can't put me in a box. Like if I got 3 albums out, if they go listen to them, they be like, damn. And sometimes I be listening to it, I be like, no, I was real saying some shit. Yeah. But I always just try to rap my life. Like
Word.
I came up with like 2-3 songs today.
Okay. Nice. So you are on the fly with it, literally.
Yeah, like I just think about shit and just.
Do you have like a main producer, or do you like kind of find your beats just online, or how do you like?
I find my beats all type of ways, but if I go get credit to anybody forever, like bringing my vision to like, it's gonna be CRG Productions.
CRG Productions.
CRG Productions. He can make any kind of beat. He doing his thing on the music too. He making moves. He interacting.
Cool.
Lonnie Craig. That's his real name. I'm telling you. And
Craig.
I met this nigga in college.
Oh, word. Those be the coldest connections, to be told.
No, I met him. We was in class, and our teacher ain't come. And he was like, man, I could be
the
at
class
home
was
making.
running itself?
Nah, the substitute, I forgot what was going on. But I just heard the nigga say, man, I could have been at home making a beat. I was like, you make beats? And then, like, from there, it was like,
just built.
He brought the first dough. He remade Gucci, Swing My Dough for me.
Oh, wow.
I never even put a song on that, but that was the first beat he ever made for me. And I want that bitch, like, still, because I think I could just run it now. But ever since that, any vision I had, he brought that shit to life.
Right.
So, you know, and even still, like, none of them albums, it ain't got none of his beats and songs, because I was doing the shit on the mixtape shit type level before that. But I do plan on revamping it and really getting back with him, even heartbeats. You know what I'm saying?
So you're still in tune with him. Like, y'all can still make shit.
Like, J.D. Youngin producer Heartbeats, like, I recorded my first, like, official mixtape. Like, not the ones I was just putting out and put together myself, like, at a real studio. He recorded all of them songs. But I still need to get with him and come down that bitch and break bread and get the beats and do that. Yeah. It be so fucking much going on, like when you living life and doing shit.
I understand.
But I know ultimately, bro, it gotta come back to the home team. Like I gotta fuck with CRG, and I'm gonna have to come back and fuck with Heartbeats. But I gotta do it big when I do it, and I think that's what be holding me out, because it be like, nah, I don't want to half step. Like when I come, I want to come and like be ready for business.
Yeah, on all aspects.
On
of it.
every level. Like,
you gotta
I
come correct, man.
I don't want,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? No bullshit like that.
Yeah.
So,
I respect that. Man.
I'm gonna get back with him now.
Y'all want to get into some like current event shit?
Fucking
Sure,
right.
let's
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I like all of that.
All right. So, man, what y'all thinking about the Kanye drama going on right now? You know, he's in and out the news all the time.
Y'all think he really got bipolarism?
So,
That's where I want to start.
I think so. I think so.
Because and what else do he really got? Like,
I was going to say,
you know what I'm
I feel
saying?
like it's a multitude of things, bro.
Yeah,
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
But in my opinion, just being like, I had graduation on the physical copy of that shit with the artwork and everything. Late registration.
I love a lot of his music.
Late
sure.
registration was the first album I really studied as like a.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing music for nothing. I just liked music.
Yeah.
But late registration, I remember having that, and what I can say is, seeing Kanye from back then to now, how long he's been in the game, everything that's happened to him, the fact that he never had like a real family, for real.
I think losing his mama,
I
really.
think exactly.
That
That
was
was
the
the
turnaround.
straw that broke.
That's really when he started.
That was the
Yeah.
straw that
Because
broke
we
the
was
camel's
waiting on the
back.
album. We was waiting on the album. Then Jeezy came out with I Put On. Then we heard him on I Put On.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
And we was like, the whole album about to sound like this, nigga. Like Kanye about to kill this shit. You
About to
heard what
snap.
he just said on
Yeah.
Jeezy shit?
Yeah.
When the beat dropped?
I still remember that verse. I put on.
Nigga, that's a classic verse.
He's going car.
And then we didn't get that shit. We got 808s and Heartbreaks.
Yeah.
We got 808s and Heartbreaks. But that was revolutionary within itself.
We talked about that on
Yeah,
the
we
pod,
did.
too.
That was revolutionary within itself because it was like,
It was different.
oh, bitch, I can talk about my feelings.
With a hard ass beat.
I mean, what do you think about like?
I always
coldest
have,
winter?
but it'd be like on some
coldest
rap
winter,
shit.
bro?
Yeah. On some-
What?
I think he's like just throwing his whole fucking career away at this point, though.
I think he got.
But
They just say he
I
just
feel
sold
like-
out at a pop up shop.
I feel like,
Really?
yeah.
He
the
can
thing
always
about
make money,
what
yeah.
I
Kanye
mean, he's always gonna
is-
make money, but as far as like what we think he is now and like the image of Kanye now, he's just
like
throwing
he's-
that all
I
away.
feel like
His
he's
album go
past-
hard, man. They gonna make memes and still listen to the shit.
Exactly.
Right.
I feel like he's past the object of selling himself, and now I think he's just selling ideas.
Yeah, well, he's been
You know
doing
what I'm
that.
saying? Like
yeah,
in terms of like his
I think
his
he-
frame of mind, and although it sounds wild as fuck,
I think he just
he's
like
always
the
been a
attention.
person of attention.
Yeah.
He literally touched it right
He
there,
just like the attention.
and he knows that attention generates revenue.
But what-
That shock value go generate
okay,
the
but
attention.
shock value only goes a certain way because Eminem came up like that. Kanye West is on Alex Jones talking about. I think Hitler's a good
For
guy.
one,
I
you
haven't
on.
even
For
seen
one,
it
you on.
yet, but I heard
For
about
one, you on Alex Jones.
If
That
Alex
within
Jones,
itself.
Yeah.
if Alex Jones is saying, "Hey, what the fuck are you saying, dude?"
No, if
That's a
you
sign.
going on his show,
He did it for a reason.
you see what I'm saying? Like, this
Did
is
you see?
Alex
He wore a
Jones.
mask the whole time, like a
I haven't even
blacked
watched
out
it,
mask.
Hey,
bro.
man, like, he did.
I've been like off the grid when in terms.
I hadn't seen the whole thing. I just seen clips of it, but man.
I did hear about that. Though.
In one clip, he's like, Hitler ain't all that bad, or he's like, we're gonna stop saying bad things about the Nazis.
Yeah, nah.
Like, what are you saying, dude?
And see, and that's why I was saying like I haven't really been tapped in like that when it comes to Ye and the news.
Man, that
politics
shit
because I
crazy.
feel like
Because it's
he
like
does do shit to garner attention, but then he goes overboard.
That's what I'm saying.
it's
yeah.
like the points he making is not the points he need to be making.
Right.
Precisely.
Don't
There's
be
other
talking
shit
about
that's way
what
more
the Jews
important.
went through in the Holocaust. Just talk about how, like, George Washington was obviously a slave owner, and so Abraham Lincoln. All slave owners own our money. You think it's pictures of Hitler on any money over there?
No, he just needs to stay in his lane. Like,
You see what I'm saying?
Feel you.
You talking about the wrong shit.
Exactly. And you have all this influence to talk about much more important shit than just your wild ass views or opinion. And that's where I'd be like, man, I don't pay attention to it no more
Right.
because at the end of the day, you already gone off the Richter scale.
Kanye is Kanye, bro. I think I
But
said that.
there's a certain period of time when I really appreciated Ye. And then nowadays,
I appreciate what he did.
that's what I'm saying.
well, you got to respect the
I
the
respected
hustle.
the certain period of time where Ye made a big influence and a big impact on my life and then my brain. But nowadays, it's like, do you pay attention to certain politicians that used to pay attention to back in the day? that actually was talking about real shit at one point in time. Al Gore was one of the first politicians to talk about climate
Global
change
warming.
and global warming.
I love that
One of the
South Park
first
episode.
Yeah, right.
First motherfuckers. Who the fuck is asking about Al Gore now? And the fucking polar ice
He's
caps
getting made
are
fun of on
melting.
South Park.
Cereal.
You feel me?
Super cereal.
Super cereal.
You know?
Yeah, man,
Man,
Bear
Bear
Pig.
Pig is real.
But that's all a metaphor for climate change. Like,
Yeah, I
you
know,
like
I know.
And it happened.
yeah.
He called it. So it's like you think about it in terms of popularity versus what the fuck you talking about versus like what's
But-
really going
But you
on.
want to know some people? When they be talking about the weather, it's people who really like, they hate when I make that joke. Because they be talking about the climate change and this and that, or the weather this and that. I be like, we should have listened to Al Gore.
Wait,
They
you be
like,
saying that though?
Yeah, they be like, well, don't start with that bullshit.
Don't start with me.
You know what I'm saying?
Like he was talking real shit.
Yeah. It's an inconvenient
Yeah,
truth for
that's what
like that's what the name of his movie was. An inconvenient truth. You know, it's inconvenient. Like you don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear it. You don't
Yeah.
give a fuck when he's talking about it, and then later on when the shit happens and it's hitting the fan.
Now I will get. I'll level with you though. There are like within the whole vastness of the fucking planet and everything, we go through climate changes. We go through changes. Like we might just be naturally going through a change.
Naturally.
You know, so
It's gonna happen whether you like it or not.
exactly.
But it's a matter of the conversation being had to talk about it to say, hey,
Yeah,
how can we either protect ourselves against it or how can we plan for the future for it?
sure.
There's certain parts of the United States that are literally affected
I
from
think-
climate change in itself.
I think,
Even us. Y'all had a fucking snowstorm 2 years ago.
Took us out for 2 weeks.
bro,
Yeah.
look.
Who was talking about?
I was in Mississippi at first. I had to drive back. I guarantee
My God,
you.
You got caught in it?
Look,
Shit.
I guarantee you, I made history that day. Nobody from Natchez, Mississippi, ever did what I did that day.
That
So
last
it had it was
21.
about to get bad. What we was at Natchez, and then it started snowing.
Okay.
People rolled around on the on the 4-wheelers and shit, riding around. So I was like, man, this shit like this make me paranoid. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Fuck it. So at the time, Dallas was going through it.
Yeah.
When I say it's normally like a 6-hour trip, I made it like 14, 15 hours.
Whoa.
Every time I kept going, it was like, conditions are getting worse. You will now make it at such and such time.
Yeah.
I drive 20 more minutes. Conditions are getting worse. You are now making it at such and such time. This highway is closed down. Nigga, I ended up on Highway 1. I didn't even know Highway 1 like really existed.
This is a good
I
conversation.
never even heard of
I'm gonna
it.
indulge.
Look, I just see white. It's just snow and
Yeah,
sleet.
dude.
I'm in a rented Toyota Corolla at the time.
Oh, that's the worst.
You want to know how I got
Sedan?
through that shit? I was riding on the left side of the road where the 18-wheelers had already came through.
Yeah,
like
you
the
riding
whole
the
time.
ruts.
And then I had to slide. I learned how to drift in the fucking car
Yeah.
on the snow. Man, it took
God.
me so long. And I'm seeing cars pulled over. I'm like, this shit is hectic, man. Like, I know I'm making history. I was in the rain, the sleet, the
Damn.
snow.
Yeah, I'll tell you right
Bring
now,
it
like
back.
during that time, I don't think we left the house for like a week. Unless it was to go to like 7-Eleven or something.
couple days,
And then we were driving on straight up ice, you know?
Nah, I wasn't feeling that. But I had to get that running back. That shit was too high.
And it was a rental? Oh, yeah, you a legend. Motherfuckers wouldn't.
I was in a
I can stand
motherfucking
the lens.
Toyota
Right.
Corolla going 1 mile per hour down there. Just, I'm like, I'm not
Putting along.
giving up. I'm not giving up. Bitch, if I stop, no, fuck no. I can't run out of gas. Nigga, I'm on Highway 1. All I see is white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going around 18-wheelers and everything that's pulled over, bitch. I'm talking about I got through that shit, and when I made it back,
That's legendary.
it was a great night.
I hadn't heard too many people that drove through that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That made it, you know?
I'm saying,
I was supposed
who
to-
else from Natchez did that? I got the videos and everything.
Exactly.
Like, I
From
made
that specific town.
when I be telling
yeah.
people, I be trying to make history when I'm with you. I'm trying to do some shit people ain't never did when I'm with you.
Yeah.
History, making history. Like,
Speaking of that, I feel like we making history right now.
yeah,
Legit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with you.
I met you for the first time. That's history.
Yeah.
We
Exactly.
got together for the first time. That's history.
Yeah.
Man.
co-hosted for the first time.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
up with that? History.
History.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So naturally, you know, we appreciate these moments,
See,
man.
that'd be the big things you do. That'd be lit things you do. But it's like, no.
Yeah, yeah.
Huge in terms
Yeah.
of impact.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Speaking of that, you know, I got a question. Just like when it comes to music and how you and what you do it for, do you do it for, let's say, relevance, or do you do it for impact? Like how relevant you are in the
Great
scene
question.
versus music, or
Yeah.
impact that you make on your listener that's listening to your music and following you as an artist.
I'm gonna tell you, anybody who's like a true artist and got all of the aspects of the game, you really go do it for both. But it's gonna be like, what fuel you more? If I say what fuel me more is when the people text me and be like, man, you motivated me, or I'm in jail, nigga, I'm listening to you, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My
that shit
daughter
means
be
more.
Like, I like that
Yeah.
one song, or like I was coming up with some shit today, and I had put it on the internet, and you know, people hitting me up like, nah, that really go hard, but it's like I'm just, cause I don't write my music down.
Really?
Yeah, I just remember it all.
And
So
yeah,
I just hit a beat and just remember.
go to it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Hey, touching on that, Jay-Z. Jay-Z relevant anymore, y'all? Nas,
Yeah,
Jay-Z,
Jay-Z.
Nas,
Relevant.
all
It's
the.
relevant in terms of business.
No, he relevant in
I
terms
fuck with that. Yeah,
Relevant in terms
No,
of
I'm gonna tell you,
whether it be music or not.
I'm gonna tell you why
Jay-Z's
he
a
relevant.
businessman.
yeah.
I'ma
I'm
tell
a
you why he
business.
relevant.
I'm a businessman.
You're a businessman.
Yeah.
Business, man. Let me handle my business. Damn.
I agree with that, but I feel like he's still musically relevant. I was
so?
bumping Jay-Z on the way here.
Hell yeah. He's still. I was listening to
Politics
Don't
as
Church on the
Usual.
Wild.
Right.
I was listening to Politics as Usual. That was his first album.
You can't fuck with the Blueprint. I mean,
It's Blueprint is impeccable. Reasonable Doubt is impeccable. The Black Album is impeccable. American Gangster impeccable.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Even his features lately have been fucking incredible. Like,
Man, his verse on Was Free when I heard this shit, I was like, shh, I stayed hacking the fucking jukebox.
What about Nas then?
Nas is relevant just because they talking about him. You gotta think, like, you can't talk about somebody who not relevant.
not really.
Right? Do y'all know he's got like a really big like he's like a crypto whale?
Oh
Y'all
yeah.
know
He
that?
invested
Big
in a lot
time.
of shit.
Yeah.
Tech companies, all type of
He's
shit.
been in it a long time.
Long time.
Long time.
But they been saying Nas was getting that money. That's why Khalid, his baby mama was getting mad.
Yeah.
Get that money from him though.
right.
Real shit. That shit was happening.
I hope she see this one day and get mad and just talk shit about me. Like, who's a fucking Silk Foster Jr.?
this guy?
What do you
think you know?
What the fuck type of name is that? Please get mad at me. Please say my name.
Oh my Lord. Wow.
I ain't tripping.
What's y'all's thoughts on the Liver King?
Man, Joe Rogan them been said this nigga was on steroids.
Yeah.
I haven't tuned in.
Dude, this dude's like obviously on steroids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jacked. Right? And he lives on this like primal lifestyle.
He bigger than Macho Man.
Yeah. So he's got these
Randy Savage?
Yeah.
big old dude. He's fucking cut, right?
he-
Big old beard, and he lives on like he says, I live on like raw meat, like liver and like testicles and like bone marrow and
Strictly raw protein.
Yeah.
Burger.
yeah.
Hey, what a restaurant? I gotta go to a restaurant.
Yeah, downstairs to the right.
Okay. I'll be back.
Keep informing me on this though.
Yeah. So he sells these like his whole thing is like you got to get by eating like these like high protein diets and like all he eats is the fucking raw meat and shit and like but like his whole to me it's a gimmick, right? Like he really just selling his supplements.
Right. He's an influencer that has a product. and
Exactly.
He's using some
Let
lifestyle.
me just
or-
show it to you, dude.
produce
He's
it.
you gotta like see him to like get the whole thing.
Yeah, no, I've never. Here's the thing, bro. Like when it comes to like the internet and shit, I really use it as a tool for
Yeah,
business.
look
You
at
know
this
what I'm
fool.
saying? What the fuck?
Yeah. So obviously on steroids, and he claims to not be.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Nobody looks like that, like
Not regular.
without some like some kind of performance enhancing drug.
or just some type of supplement that literally like creatine. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But yeah, nah, that's crazy. He burly as fuck.
But he's
He looks like a burly Bob Ross.
right. Yeah. It's
Mixed with like motherfucking Texas Walker.
oh, that's a
you know what I'm
good
saying,
one.
Lone Ranger type shit. But,
Yeah.
oh my god. Yeah.
No, he's been doing the whole podcast circuit lately. He's been on everybody's podcast and shit. And I don't know. everyone just thinks he's a fraud. Like Joe Rogan's like, that guy's obviously on steroids, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, let me ask you this. Since you're also a musician as well, you know, we got a little commercial break when it comes to the
yeah, let's
guests.
talk,
But
man. Let's talk.
when it comes to music and the music you've created in the past, combined with the music that you might create in the future, because, you know, we got to collab.
Yeah, eventually.
I really want to do. What would you say would you be your importance in terms of, like, would it be impact or would it be, like, how many numbers it gets?
I'm more into impact.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm more into impact because like I don't really care about the numbers.
Me neither.
I'm not a like
I care
numbers
about
are cool.
how it makes somebody feel.
I care about numbers in the sense of analytics to like boost something, but like as far as like what it means to me,
Okay.
I don't really look at the numbers like that. I'm more into like the impact of like, oh, do people find this entertaining, or does anyone like this? Is anyone connecting with me?
Precisely.
You know, am I touching anyone? You know,
Bro, when I made Flying Nymbus in 2012, I didn't give a fuck about fame. I didn't give a fuck about clout. I was
Right.
in the middle of New York doing what the fuck I wanted to do, learning how to make beats on Machine, MK2, and then writing and rapping off of SoundCloud beats. I didn't give a fuck about clout. I didn't give a fuck about numbers.
I think that's where you find your like your
Saying.
true self.
It was always about
Yeah.
how it made me feel, song-wise, beat-wise,
Yeah.
and then how it made others feel when they heard it.
I want to get my pain out.
And nowadays, and exactly,
It's
a sense of
more
expression.
therapeutic than anything because it's like you coming to terms with certain shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like on one of my albums, it's a song where I'm talking about, I think Smoking with Ghosts. And I'm just talking about like just the loss of somebody in general, but like that type of loss when you used to smoking with people so much, as you smoking by yourself, and you be like, damn, that bitch.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's deep.
But then right after that, it's a song that's called "Get Over It."
I love little
see what I'm
like
saying?
scenarios like that where they highlight like a little situation like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's how Smoking with Ghosts came up. It's crazy. All the hood niggas love that. I was like, that's a sentimental song. Like,
Yeah.
I love that.
It's deep though.
But it's like that's how I came up with the song because even people who did that, I wanna smoke.
Pass that off
I'm
too.
smoking with Ghosts, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking about you and feeling your energy so much. You feel like you here, but I can't just.
Yeah, pass that too.
So it's like I'm smoking with a ghost. So it's
Yeah.
like I'm used to having her around so much. She ain't here. You know, at the time, that's just how you feeling. So me, it should be like me coming to terms with shit.
Yo, I feel like that's the only time that happens is when you smoking dolo. You know what I'm saying? Like when you smoking dolo, like mind you, like, you know, I haven't smoked like this, especially in about 4 or 5 months, like regular. I used to have a regular, at least half or a quarter on deck, regular, you know. But when I used to smoke with my homies, that was the best sipes. Versus
When we used to
you're
just
right.
be freestyling in the car,
like,
just saying whatever.
bro, those were the best sipes.
The
That's
hot
what made me a
boxes in
better
the car.
artist,
Hot boxings in the car, shit or hit.
Oh, that's a major
Fucking hit.
Major hit. Yeah.
Fucking hit, bro.
I still hot boxing in the right scenario. I'm telling
Oh,
you.
for sure.
Yeah. This day and age, it
At
would
the
be,
skate park? Yeah, let's go sit in the car real quick.
especially
Yeah.
if it's in a good scenario,
I'm
good
telling you,
space.
in
good
college,
area.
it was a thing. If anybody got a girl that stay at any of the apartments, get the fucking gate code. That's what we smoke.
That's where we're smoking.
We pulling off canvas, we going to the apartment. They was like, damn, nigga, how you know a girl that live over here? These the bougie apartments.
That's funny.
That's so true.
That's another finesse right there. That's another finesse.
Yeah, because you trying to stay safe. You ain't trying to get caught by the own
Nah,
campus
you gotta
PD.
be cool and then off
Yeah.
site at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
I showed you that. Some hella gate codes.
Man.
Code is definitely. Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah, I
remember
used
your
to have
student
some
number?
spots.
Y'all remember y'all student numbers from high?
Dude,
I do not.
no.
I do not.
I don't.
Sure.
815763.
Man, I don't remember mine.
I remember my shit.
I want to say it's 18447. I don't know why that's popping in my head. Maybe that's it, but I
That
don't
probably
know.
was a billboard you saw. It's like,
Right.
you got an injured neck. Call me if you been in a wreck.
Got some time.
18447. Yeah, Jim Adler. All right, so let me ask you just a question in general.
All right, my bad.
If a younger you, what would you say to a current you?
If I was a younger me talking to me now,
Yeah, like the younger you, what would the younger you think of you now, or would have something to say to you?
the younger
Would they be proud of you, or like just be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what do you think?
don't know. Cause the younger me, I ain't know the likelihood of me even being alive.
Right.
So it's like when the younger you living reckless because you know people who died. You may have seen people who died, but it's like it's not real to you in the aspect. It's only like when you get older, you get the wisdom. So I feel like the younger me,
you have to have some time kind of pass to understand that shit.
I think the younger me will probably be proud regardless because it's like all the things you wanted to do. Like I say, other than just traveling to different countries and stuff, like the typical like shit, like I done did it already.
Yeah.
And that's why I say, like, if you're not used to it, it's different. But it's people who really hadn't had, like, real experiences. I ain't really did know, like, damn, there's some off-the-wall shit to be doing right now. But, like, this is life type shit, you know? It's just different. I think my younger me will be like, boy, you lit.
Yeah, right.
Like, ooh, like that's what I'm gonna look like. I'm finally gonna have facial hair.
I think about that a lot, though, man. Like, what would the younger me think of me now? Like, and I think I'd be pretty proud, man.
The older you tell the younger you, though.
The older me, like, quit worrying about so much.
Worry, stress.
Chill out a little bit.
It's crazy, like,
Yeah.
'cause these kids these days be like stressed with so much anxiety.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's like it's just the anxiety or the stress of just like life or whatever. Just chill out a little bit, man.
Yeah.
You always figured out you're gonna make it. Like, it's gonna be totally
That's
fine.
why I tell people, no matter like how bad the situation you've been through, like you always made it out some type of way. Like you always made it out some type of way. Like,
Yeah, no doubt. I had like a moment one time when I was living with a roommate, and I was like just blowing up, just freaking out about life, just one of them like, what the fuck we gonna do moments, you know? And he turned to me and he was like, dude, it's gonna be all right. And it just like a thing went off in my head, and I was like, it is.
Right.
Like, you're right. Like,
it's gonna be all
you're
right.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
It's just bills.
it's just like, especially like when you got kids, it's like people like, you gonna figure it out. It's like, duh, nigga, like I ain't got no choice
Exactly.
but to figure it out.
Right.
Can't give up.
Like that shit ain't even an option now.
That's true.
Yeah, real shit.
Nah, you're right.
Never get there, though.
Nah, some people succumb to the pressure, or they can't figure out how to pivot. And when you a hustler, that's why I asked you. I'm like, man, because it sounds like you've been a hustler for a long time. You know what I mean? Like, I remember getting it out the mud, especially in the wintertime. Motherfuckers used to go to driveways and motherfuckers' cribs and be like, yo, you want me to shovel your shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a hustle, but at the end of the day, when you're taught how to figure it out to get to a certain end goal, whether it be a new pair of sneakers or just more money in your pocket, you're going to figure it out when you get put in that situation.
It
you know
was
what I'm saying?
always some stupid shit when you was younger. Because, like, if you would tell your younger self anything, it'll be like, nigga, save every penny. Fuck buying this, fuck buying that. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Like, you want to go to college with at least 20 bands, nigga. Like,
Liquid.
Save would definitely be another thing.
Yeah.
save,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I would
and
tell my
keep-
younger self.
Yeah.
Look, no.
Oh, yeah,
This
for
what
sure.
you really need to tell your younger self. Nigga, go get every fucking Pokemon card.
No doubt, no
First.
doubt. Yes, yes. I had them shits. I swear to God, I had them shits.
fuck with you, but
Yes.
you just reached another level. Yo, yes. The first edition, holographic,
Yeah.
Mewtwo.
Yes. I remember them,
Charizard, all them
man,
motherfuckers.
Bro.
playing with them shits on the playground, just throwing them on the ground, like just
What? Having
Yeah.
Charmander on deck?
yeah,
literally?
in my
'Cause-
back pocket at school or some shit. Just
Damn. Remember the
Come on.
energy cards?
yep.
Having the different energy, bro, and it was different colors and shit.
Oh man,
I had a
Hey.
whole. Wait, did y'all have a? All right, real nerd shit. As the plane crosses by, that was beautiful. Y'all were collectors, right? For like the.
No, I
cards and
wasn't.
shit?
I just used to steal them to sell to people.
no, I definitely had a stack.
Did you have?
I had a book. Yeah,
I know.
Did you have a book
I
with
had
the
a book.
laminations?
I had the yeah.
I had. No, I
Me
did.
too.
I did.
It was
Jack,
red.
I did jack somebody book that was mad for me one time.
Oh.
Jack
He's like, that's about 500.
Damn, man, exactly. That's a what? That's a lick.
I don't know what happened to none of that shit though, but I'm gonna tell you, bro. Like, even I got a homie. He old enough to like be with the what is it, the Magic Gathering or some bullshit,
wow.
some the
Okay,
Magic,
yeah,
some
yeah.
shit. Whatever the old one is. He got cars that's worth all kind of money.
Post Malone just did a thing with Magic.
Really?
Yeah, he did a collab with them.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
I really wish he wouldn't have did it to his face.
Dude, my son is super into
Kinda
Pokemon.
He went
Yeah, he
over
kind of went overboard.
Oh, with his tattoos?
Yeah.
Yeah. He went a little overboard.
Yeah.
I mean, to each his own, but I wouldn't have done that. You know?
It's just like now he just look like a he look like a shaved version of the Cat in the Hat.
Wow.
A shaved version of Cat.
Nah, for real though. Or like some Sons of Anarchy shit, but like, you know, his biker gang is just hidden.
Yeah.
Cause this is like, damn.
He ain't
I
to drop
remember
no music or nothing.
The last,
I was
the
gonna say
last
nothing
album
got
he
nominated.
dropped.
That ain't like.
Man, I think he bought a house up in Utah. Just lives up in the mountains.
Did y'all ever see his Kerwin Frost interview? So Kerwin Frost talks. He's like one of those dudes that's been out there and knows everybody in the scene and shit.
Right.
And he does some shit on YouTube, you know. It's not some cross promotion shit, but Kerwin, he has some very good interviews. And he did one with Post, and they smoked Black and Milds.
Oh, I used to love me a Black and Mild.
Yeah, but not no wine, bro. I used to always.
Oh,
say
come on.
Wait a minute.
Come
wait
on.
a minute.
Okay, let's take
You
a
never
Black and
had
Mild
a-
break.
You never had a wine Black
Wine
and
wood
Mild,
tip?
please?
That
What
shit
tip?
is the hell.
What tip?
Hold on. At one point, yes.
No.
Now, no. But because I don't even smoke tobacco no more. But at one point, if
Black
it was
and mild wines was the most disgusting thing to me always. I'm telling
Dude.
you, when I had to hit it, if it was the only thing around, I used to
But
feel
you
like,
know why though? It's because everybody had it. That's probably
That's why.
Nah, most people.
Think about it. How many people?
I got the homies that do the plastic tip still. I got homies that do the wood tip still.
But what flavor though?
The regular wood tip, like the regular.
I can't
flavor.
fuck with
I
the
feel like
regular.
There's only the wine wood
I
tip
liked
was
the
like
cream, the black
was
and
hard.
mild cream. That was
I was
my
fucking
shit.
I was fucking with the Black and Mild Jazz back when I was smoking black.
Jazz. I ain't like that.
I was fucking with the Jazz heavy. I don't know why it was
the
just
summer
something about it.
citrus editions, none of that shit.
The only
I
thing
used to
fucked
like
with
to
was
just
Jazz.
puff on a black. Like I wouldn't even like smoke it really. Just the taste of it.
When
The
I
only time
worked
you
in
gonna
Royce
smoke
City, it was when I was.
It's
when
if
I
you
was-
in the club or you out in public or some shit.
You gotta make that shit last.
You gonna smoke the fuck out this shit. I'm telling you. It's just like when you were like at a bar, like you don't want no cigarette till you at the bar drinking.
Facts.
I've tried to smoke cigarettes multiple times. Can't do it.
That's good.
Can't do it.
That's good.
I've even been on ecstasy
I
and
wouldn't-
tried to smoke
listen, I
cigarettes.
wouldn't wish
Can't fucking
cigarettes
do it.
smoking on anybody, bro. Like, cause I definitely had my American Spirit phase.
Yeah, what you had?
You know what I'm
turquoise
saying?
pack?
I did like the Sky turquoise pack.
Dude, that shit, it just fucks my throat
that's
up.
crazy. But then the yellow pack was the way everybody gets started on. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
naturally, it was the yellow pack, and then that went to the turquoise
Some
pack.
people who used to smoke the turquoise, I'd be like, let me get one of
The
those.
Sky was
See, my
cool.
thing is, I'd rather just smoke weed before I smoke tobacco.
And that's the
Me
thing,
too,
bro.
yeah.
You see me?
I
So
had this- yeah.
So when I'm at work and shit like that, it was like, fuck, nigga, give me one of your cigarettes. They be like, why you don't get a pack of cigarettes? I be like, cause nigga, I don't smoke cigarettes till I come to work. So I'm giving you $3 and I take the fucking $3.
Right.
Where?
They give me they'll give me more than
Okay, that's
a
what
square
I'm saying.
because they'll be like, I just be like put that towards your next pack. Cause I'm the nigga who go bum the cigarettes.
Right, yeah.
So I might as well give you a few dollars. Like,
Yeah, just to make
Yeah.
You know, like I'm gonna bum, but I'm not gonna go get no pack.
right.
Cause I feel like you gotta have an addictive mind to really just truly get addicted to some shit.
That's true.
Like all
Addictive
us
personality.
love lean, but ain't none of us drinking lean.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I've never really truly been addicted to anything. And like same thing with weed. Like I've smoked weed every day, but I can stop like and take breaks and like
I just don't be wanting to.
I just don't want to. Yeah, same thing.
It's a choice.
It's a
It was a
choice.
choice I had to make.
I'm
man.
pro-choice, bro.
It's hard, don't get me wrong.
It was hard.
Yeah.
It was challenging, but at the same time, like when you have an objective that you have to meet, then you can give a fuck about your indulgence.
Exactly. Yeah.
That was one thing I had to do. I needed memory recall, and then I also needed to heal fast, so that way I can get to another level in my company / my job, and then on top of that, my body, which is what I need to do.
Smoking
my
weed's
job.
definitely a luxury, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. You know how much bread I was spending
Yeah.
on bud on the
I
regular.
had to cut back, bro.
Oh my lord.
I used to smoke like 14 blunts a day.
And see, I was I was
Like
blunt
half an
man,
ounce?
then paper man. So
I used to smoke 14
Yeah.
blunts a day.
day, bro.
Day.
That means you were at least going through a quarter.
That's half an ounce.
Regular.
I mean, if you're
Yeah,
smoking like
That's what I'm saying. I
yeah.
smoked a lot. Like, I'm the real Puff Daddy. Like real shit though. I'm the real Puff Daddy, like real shit.
Yeah.
In real life, like you can ask people and they be like, "Oh yeah, that's him."
That's what's up.
Real shit. But I
Cool
cut back a
people.
lot. Like especially when my daughter came to live with me, I was like,
Had to.
"Oh, like I don't even need to smoke as much. I'm happy. She
Yeah.
here, she around. Let's do some shit."
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you
Make
entertain
albums,
yourself,
all type of shit.
yeah, you gotta stay busy.
You had to stay busy. You really.
It's just like shit. End of the day, like I'm the type I've been rolled up at the end of the night and hit that bitch a few times, put it out, smoke the rest of that motherfucker in the morning. Like, cause now it'd be like I be getting some strong shit. Like it'd be like, okay,
Yep.
okay, I got you. I'd be like, shit.
Yeah, man. Like, I honestly only smoke on special occasions when I'm with my homies type shit. Like, at this point in time in my life, like, I can't remember the last time I bought bud.
Right.
Yeah, it's been that long.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And I used to be the plugs.
Right.
Point in time.
Yeah, last time you came through, you were the plug. Yeah.
Yeah, so naturally, it's like a shift happened between the then and now to the point where I just had to focus my mind and
Can't
my
be
energy
taking on risk for no reason.
on certain things. Not only that, it's like periods of time. You don't have to take on risk forever. Sometimes you could take risk for periods of time in your life when you truly need it. You got to get it out the mud, and you got the connections, and you make it happen. But at this point in time, it's like I'm more focused on web design, communications, bringing people together, and then us circulating the money together. So that way it's like going from hand to hand to hand to hand. And
I think that's the kind of cool thing about weed, though, honestly, man. It can come in and out your life.
And it brings people
Yeah.
together, too,
Yeah.
at the same time. 'Cause
Yeah.
we all from different walks of life.
That's true.
At the end of the day, we all enjoying this substance
Yeah.
together. So it's like that goes hand in hand with what we doing
my
is
daughter
creative.
mama through weed. She had come to get some weed.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
she had came to a party before, but she wasn't going. She wasn't like, I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, who got the weed? My boy gave it to her. Like, he got the weed. Right? Like, that's where that shit started. So
Yeah.
I got a beautiful daughter out of that shit. You know?
Hey.
Man, when weed was just like part of like skate culture to me. Like you go to the skate park and it's just there.
It's regular.
Like it's just part of it, and everyone knows like stoner skater. Like it's
I
just.
remember that shit used to be like dead ass 25 a gram.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. I remember. Yes. Yeah,
You paying
I remember that shit.
75 for the 8.
Yes.
Remember the days when it went down to 60 and it was like, what?
What?
I remember when it went down to 45, and I was like, bet that. Like,
Yeah. I remember.
and then my homies start like, oh, 25, 30 is
Yeah,
cool.
now
yeah.
Ace is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, the
Uh-huh.
price of an eighth went down
I'm
crazy.
talking about a
bro.
nigga like me used to go get a 50 sack, right?
Pass me a
What you want? What you?
Voodoo Ranger, bro.
I used to go get a 50 sack for real, right?
Yeah, thank you.
And I used to go get the pack of minis. And it used to come with an extra one, so it used to be 6 minis. I'd take a gram and bust that bitch down into 3 fucking minutes, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
remember them days. Like, niggas used to be like, fuck.
Yeah, man. Nah, this is cool.
I'm the type
Cheers,
nigga I
bro.
used to say,
Appreciate you.
yeah.
Appreciate you too, man. For our first meeting, just in general, bro, I fucks with your energy, your vibe. You know what I mean? Obviously, music is cool, but I feel like in terms of nowadays, when I meet people for the first time, it's all about the vibe and then the conversation that they present. And you present a very genuine vibe, man. And just to
That's
be-
why we had you come back on, dude. Honestly.
Yeah. Real talk. You a real motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of motherfuckers in this game. You beat them in person versus you hear their music.
Well, not dude.
And it's different.
Yeah.
But when you meet a person and they're genuinely themselves,
Exactly.
it's a blessing, bro. So I appreciate
Another thing that like really gets me is like I get people on here and they just fucking ramble. You know how to carry a conversation. You know how to let other people talk and like do a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. Yeah. So
it's different.
yeah. Respect.
Yeah, but it's learning, like, because when I did other podcasts before I always be like, I need to not do this. I need to do this more. I need to do this. Like, when I came last time, it's like, nigga, can you please talk in the fucking mic? So now, when I came back, I'm like, make sure you talking in the fucking
Right,
mic.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk. It's
no,
like
I do get some people that be like way back here, like
No, I did.
I feel like I haven't really been into
because
the
I was
You're
listening-
fine, though, yeah.
Because I listened to it on
Dynamic.
Spotify
mm-hmm.
like 2 or 3 times, and then I listened to it, and every time I was like, nigga, what the fuck? I can't hear myself. Like, why was I not talking about a fucking mic? Like, I was mad at myself. And some people just never critique themselves from that standpoint. They just be like,
Right.
whatever, I'm an artist, this me.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
My
I'm
music
a person, nigga, who just happened to be an artist.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Well, it's just not comfortable either. Just like you have to be up on it, you know. Like yeah,
But do y'all feel like when the vibe is so real, sometimes you forget you're recording?
100%.
Like right now, like multiple times I forgot we were like, you know what I'm saying, actually like recording live. Like,
Man,
because the
this shit
conversation's
like
been
a
so
movie.
organic.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's been organic, bro. Like,
Did you see my
general.
story when I was out of town?
Where you at?
When I donated all of the crayons?
Yeah, dude, what was up with that? Tell me that.
You saw that?
Yes.
Donated 20 million.
Hey, shout out, man. Y'all need to check
What?
this shit out. So he donated 2 million,
20 million.
20 million
You
crayons.
saw the crazy, you saw the...
Yes, I saw
20
this
million
shit.
crayons,
It's in your
bro.
old school, right?
That wasn't even my school.
Oh no.
Talk about it. Talk about
Some
it.
random shit.
That's hard.
We was out there in Newport, Kentucky, you know what I'm saying? We was in the mix house with my daughter. I was feeling good. I be liking to give back and shit. It was Thanksgiving. I was like, you know what? Like, we gonna donate 20 million crayons.
Yeah.
Cause, you know what I'm saying? It's essential that everybody need in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
At some point.
Food, you know what I'm saying? Clothing, shelter, you know what I'm saying? Crayons. Like at least crayons like fourth and somewhere in the...
Especially in the younger
You
years.
saw the
Yeah,
crayons.
yeah.
You saw...
No, he did stacks and stacks and stacks, rolling them in on dollies.
Yeah.
That's commendable.
Yeah.
That's gonna last them years.
That's 20 million colors for your mind to explore.
Yeah, big shout out to you for that,
Big
man.
shout outs to you, brother.
Because I be doing the ballerific shit if I go take a bunch of bottles and give them out at home. But I be like, well, I got to do something that matter. Because if a kid can't do nothing, they could draw. They can color some shit.
Naturally. You giving them an outlet, or at least an ignition to an
Just
outlet.
gave them canned goods, but man, them kids don't be fucking with that.
See, this is what we talked about earlier, too.
What's that?
In terms of like when I gave a little homie the skateboard.
Yeah.
And how when you
You don't
give
know
a-
the impacts you're
you
making
don't know exactly
down the road.
Exactly, bro.
You might be making a Picasso,
You never know.
you know?
Yeah.
You never know, bro.
Nah, real shit, like I be
That's
I
hard.
be telling, because I can draw pretty good.
Full circle.
But I never just think, man, let me go get some paint. Because I never just tried to, like, paint a portrait. But
Seriously?
I could draw anything, but I never tried to, like, just paint some shit.
Yeah, all right. So since you smoke, you know what I mean, and indulge, I would say when you do try, because you should, get into watercolor, bro. Like watercolor painting is
That way you should
it's cool. No, that's where you use water and then just a little bit of paint and then you go on a canvas. But the water creates a different texture with the color. So naturally it's like, you know, being a stoner, I love watercolor
I don't do
painting.
it on mushrooms.
But I'm just
It's
telling you,
some shit I
it's
wanna
beautiful because water is a. Think about it like this.
Masterpiece.
Think about it like this, right? Like, cause I could see you being just based off of your style. You know what I'm saying? You're an artist, but then on top of that, how you express yourself. One, not only with music, but just with style. You know what I'm saying? And watercolor, you would fuck with it, cause visually it's beautiful, and then when the water and the color sets into whatever you're drawing, it creates a different form and a different texture, man.
I've heard like watercolor is just really unforgiving.
Oh yeah, you can't be perfect with
You know what I'm
watercolor
saying? Like,
at all.
Yeah.
You can't. There's no perfection with
water is
watercolor
just like-
because it spreads.
Yeah.
But when you're creating something, let's say whatever it's a
It
rose,
sound
or,
messy.
or it is, but it's
Yeah.
also beautiful. Trust me.
Man, you make some cool
I
shit
had
like
to make
that.
just some random shit. Like, it'll be had like peak. Like, I had to just like eat like 5 or 6 G's of shrooms and just be like right at the peak, just be like, give me the fucking paint. You know what I'm saying? Like,
On some Hunter S. Thompson shit.
Honestly, yo, painting on shrooms. Oh my god! All right.
Hey, what's any different than the painting at the wine thing that all the chicks do? You know, like
That's just
sipping
experience
paint.
for
The
the
sipping
woman.
paint. Yeah.
yeah. What's any different?
That's a
Experience
dating
for the
pool.
woman.
It's
Yeah.
also a dating
Yeah.
pool for them too.
It's just some spirit shit.
It's the same thing though. Like they're getting different state of mind, painting. You know.
Yeah.
It's usually with an objective
It's just
purpose, though.
it's like, bruh, I know I could cook better than most restaurants, but you go to the restaurants because women got to get out the house.
That's true.
You got to feel special because they special. I mean,
I like to just go to a restaurant too though. Like
no, I do
You know what I
like
mean?
the setting, but it's like me. It's just like a lot of times I be trying to give places a chance, and I be like, I was just disappointed. I feel bad because I'm still gonna tip.
Yeah.
Especially when you
20%.
cook too.
Yeah,
Dude,
like,
I went-
When you cook, you like
You look at food
y'all
completely
paying,
differently.
Yeah.
y'all paying for this.
Dude, I went and had some Mexican food a couple weeks ago. Me and my wife and the kids and everything went and had. Dude, it was trash.
Really?
$70 for all of us to eat, and it was.
70
Yeah,
bones?
Oh,
yeah,
it's money. It's money.
yeah.
Bro, if you go
You
to
know how
McDonald's,
much? You know how much Mexican food you
gonna
can buy
spend-
from the store and cook it.
Go to the Fiesta and just fuck,
regular.
dude. Yeah,
$70.
yeah.
You gotta think a pack of tortillas can run you $4.
No,
maybe.
we walked out of there. We were like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You gotta get out the house. You just gotta do some shit. But it's like, cause when I went to D Lincoln Prime, the fucking shit, everything was so high. I was just mad that my wine glass wasn't crystal clear. I was like, hold on, bro. I just paid this much for the wine, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And the wine glass murky.
You talking about the glass itself? Like,
Yeah, but it was one of the best steaks I ever had. Now I ain't gonna lie, the food was on point. They gave me a free birthday thing, but it was just me. I'm picky, bro. Like I'm petty.
when it comes to steaks, medium rare, or
Medium
well done.
plus.
What's that?
So it's
Medium
medium,
plus
but
is a
more-
little bit more than medium.
Okay,
It's not medium well, but just a little bit more than medium well.
I like
It's
a medium rare.
But it's just a solid
Yeah,
pink.
Yeah,
just
And
a
you get
little
the
bit.
filet.
But then it's still kind of crunchy on the outside.
Yeah, you gotta have that. Real shit. Like, 'cause I used to eat my shit like well and coming up and shit like in the South, like everybody be like, ugh, you eating it raw.
but to be honest with y'all, like I was vegetarian for like from 2013 to 2020,
Really?
and I haven't had a
what
steak
was your favorite
since.
vegetarian grocery store? Was it Natural Grocers?
I was the worst.
Was it Sprouts?
Hold on, hear me out. I was the worst vegetarian.
Okay.
Dude, I was just like eating fucking like bean burritos, fucking like. I just didn't want to eat meat. You know what I mean? I don't know what it was. Like I was just.
2013 though. That's
Yeah. Remember we talked about this? Yeah. So I think it was more of
What you
a.
saw, man?
No, it was more of me.
I
Like
see a lot of
honestly.
roadkill up here.
No. Honestly, I think it was.
you saw.
No. It was more of just a willpower test on myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can I do this? Can I overcome hunger? Can I overcome my own mind? You know. And so I did it for 6 years, right? And after
6?
yeah, 6 years, and then after a while, I was just like, fuck this, you know. And so I eat meat now, but I haven't had a steak since.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but I do like a medium rare steak.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, I
Medium rare?
yeah, I need to go get me some fucking steak.
I know a lot of people eat.
Nah, but if you've been off of
I
it
know
that long though, that is.
I haven't had red meat in since 2013.
It's some meat shops. I'm gonna have to
so
figure out
you
which
should
one I
just
went
stick what
to.
you doing.
Yeah.
I can't think of the meat the butcher shop, but they can get any cut that you want, any kind.
Right.
If you want Japanese A5, I got some I think like some I forgot what cut it was, but it was like Wagyu. They was big as fuck. It was so good. And they had
You see, that's the thing. I'd
they
like to
had the-
try some of that.
Then they had the Philly steak Wagyu.
Right.
Ooh.
I bought that too. Like all together, that shit was like $70, $80.
And I'm interested in that shit, but I don't want to eat like just regular like red meat.
Nah, you would
know?
have to have like a delicacy type of.
Yeah, exactly.
in order
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Really appreciate
And
it.
also,
It's been so long since you've been
I don't want to
off of it.
fuck my stomach up either.
And that's the thing, bro.
Yeah.
When it comes to eating certain foods, like 'cause I'm a chef too, bro. I love to cook. You know what I'm saying? So naturally, I'd be looking at.
I be
foods.
telling her, I was like, we need to do a cooking show.
Hey,
I'm down to do that.
Cause Chef Scooter, that shit you did with him.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
fire. So you know.
Hey, shout out Chef Scooter.
Shout out Chef Scooter, bro.
Yeah.
You always showing love on the gram.
Mhm.
Appreciate you. But yeah, man, I think cooking in itself, not only the food that you create fuels your body and fuels your soul, but then on top of that, like what's in that, based off of where it's from or what it's doing, it does have a chemical effect on your body. So it's important to know like what's good for your body, what's not, based off of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's important for people. That's why I asked you if you've ever fasted for it, because like,
Yeah, that goes back to
yeah,
what
bro,
goes in
I
your body, yeah.
fasted in the past too. You know, like
Fasting, that's some other level
it's
shit.
different, bro. But it really is a test. Like I remember me and my mom fasted for like
It's level.
3
It's
days,
just like meditating.
just water, bro. 3 days, and when I tell you, it changed my whole life and like understanding your food, your senses in
That's
itself.
the thing, dude. The vegetarian thing, it changed my whole fucking outlook on like eating.
Yeah.
Because you're forced to eat in this like different palate, and like you have to
Based off
think.
of what your body really wants.
Yeah,
you know
you have
what
to
it means.
think about what you're eating, and you don't really normally do that in life. You know, you just kind of eat. And you're like, oh, I just want to eat this. I'm hungry for this.
Consumers by
Exactly.
nature.
Yeah.
Especially in America.
Yeah.
We
You just
consumers.
access. You just like I want it.
Yeah.
And I'm still that way. Like I still like when I go eat, I'm like, I don't know. Like I'm gonna probably get the healthier thing or just eat the chicken.
Chili Alfredo, no protein.
Hey, but
Personally, though, I need the protein, though.
if I go
had some
get-
Indian food last night, and it was fire.
if I go get like a sandwich though, I'm still getting a veggie sandwich. And they think that's weird as fuck sometimes.
Bro, I was born pescatarian.
Like if you go to,
Oh, really?
Like if
Yeah,
you go to
yeah.
Subway, you be like,
Pescatarian.
let me get lettuce, let me get spinach, let me get tomato,
Dead ass.
banana pepper.
I'm not kidding.
Let me get bell pepper.
Yes.
Let me get onion.
Yes.
Fun
Salt,
yes.
pepper,
Yes.
vinegar on
The
there.
vinaigrette, yes.
Hey, you just say, hey, run it through the garden, and then let me get that shit.
My mom is still.
See where I'm from? They be
pescatarian
like,
to this
damn,
day.
nigga, what you a horse?
Yeah, right.
I was pescatarian from the time I was, born to 12.
No
I
way.
didn't have chicken till I was
What's your
age
favorite
12.
seafood? Like,
Yeah.
Personally, I love a good grilled salmon with mango salsa.
yeah.
Dude, see, I'm so like salmon's so weird for me. It's so hit.
me
It's
too.
hit or miss.
Yeah, it depends. It has to be.
I don't like
it
when
has to be
people
the
make it
wild
sweet.
caught. It has to be the wild caught.
I don't like when people
saying?
make it sweet. I don't
But
like
once I found out tilapia was genetically modified
Oh, that's some
organisms,
trash. I never liked that. I knew it was
fucked
something
my
up
head
with that.
up. It fucked my
Yeah,
head
that
didn't
ain't
know
no
that.
real fish. They
I didn't
made
know
that
that.
shit up.
That shit
Wait,
fucked
what?
my head
Hey,
Tilapia?
fill me in on that. What?
Yeah,
don't
tilapia
eat
is
tilapia,
a genetically
bro.
modified organism that is not.
Yeah, don't let
is
your
not-
kid.
I didn't know that. My mom be cooking tilapia like crazy.
Ooh,
Yeah,
tell us, stop, man. It ain't good
It's
for
not
you.
real.
I didn't know that.
That's some shit they just made
They
up.
made in
bro.
a lab.
Y'all look out for tilapia. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, for
You
real,
be
like
eating
when
tilapia.
I've been to, but see,
Do your research.
when people cook it, I be like,
Bro, because a lot of restaurants started serving tilapia, if you recall.
yeah.
There's a lot of restaurants that started
They
serving
still do
tilapia.
it. They prep it at the grocery store. You'll be at the grocery store and look at some shit. Tilapia, like, bitch, I wish I could just hit a button and blow all this shit up.
Jeez, I didn't know that.
Fucking
Yeah, bro.
tilapia.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Yo, I had a question, too, because I did do a little research on you from the last interview.
Oh, shit.
And you said, that's cool. Right? This is my first episode with this man.
Yeah. Lay it out there, man.
It's been great, but you made me think about the movie Inception, where Leonardo DiCaprio and a whole bunch of his crew is going in and, basically getting shit from people's dreams.
Yeah.
And naturally, when you talked about, if at one point I want to rob a bank when I'm 90, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, I'm going to do that shit.
Yeah.
It made me think about that combined with the Joker in Dark Knight when he literally came through.
I love that movie.
Okay, fuck with you.
I fuck with that movie. That's a classic.
Classic, bro. But just in general, bro, because, me personally, I feel like we're young. Like, we're literally early peak 30. You know what I'm saying?
It's supposed to be our prime.
I turned 31 March.
I mean,
5th.
it's blossoming to be that way. Though.
As naturally
Yeah.
based off of what we've been doing for years.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
So it's like, bro, by the time, let's say I'm 30 now, I'm about to be 31 March 5th next year, and then by the time I'm 40, personally, I want to have a platform to where all my motherfuckers, homies, partners are eating, right?
Yeah.
Naturally, off of all our hard work, all our sweat, all our tears, everything we've been through, and everything we've generated over the time period that we've been working. By the time you're 40, because you're 31, right? So by the time you're 40, what would you want to say you've given to the world to the point where it's like, I generated this as that
True
as
motivation.
that nigga?
I want to be true. I want to get so rich. I could just go to a project and be like, go find a contract company, still put up a GoFundMe, whatever. We go renovate this shit.
Yeah.
Why these parks fucked up? Let's renovate that.
That's all.
Let's go to Honduras. Let's teach some people some shit. Let's go give them some.
I mean, that's the
resources.
dream, right?
like
Yeah.
that.
See what I'm saying? I don't want
Yes.
to do missionary work. Like it's like, because when you think about when you rich, what do you do? Like when you got the jewelry, when you got the cars, like at the age we at now, everybody's just like, you trying to find that person. You ain't like, you just like, man, I want to fuck all these. So because we in Texas,
Yeah.
literally the land where you ain't even gotta have a car or a job, and you like literally could be smashing something real bad. You know what I'm saying? When I moved, I was like, damn, like I look at them pictures, I look hungry. That bitch must want to feed me or something. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's different.
It's different.
It's different now.
I respect that answer, though, man. Seriously. Because I feel like when it comes to what we create, between What's Up With That, between Flying Nimbus, between what you're creating naturally as an artist and as a creator, not just an artist, because there's a difference between artist and creator.
Yeah.
I feel like you're more of a creator. Art is just your outlet combined with other things.
Because this movie gonna be crazy, I'm telling you.
Exactly, combined with other things. It's not just music. You know what I'm saying? It's creative expression,
crazy.
which is create. You can't spell creator without create. So naturally, you create, bro, and I really respect you. I'm glad we met. You know what I'm saying? And well, thank you, Nick, for extending
Absolutely,
this
dude.
to
Yeah.
me, you know what I mean?
No, I'm looking forward to every single one of these we do. Yeah.
Oh, we about to, we about
yeah.
to cook up. But for
Yeah.
this to be the first episode, we're creating history right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I naturally appreciate you. I feel like your dreams are gonna come true because you're a genuine person, bro. For real.
Hey, man.
It takes one to know one.
I appreciate
You
it.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
How I met him, naturally how I'm meeting you today. Like, it takes one to know a real creator that's really doing it. And the fact that you're doing it for a greater cause, I respect it forever.
Yeah. Because I mean, you could do it for the selfish reason. Of course, we all want to do like different shit. Like I want random shit, like a Red Bull water fountain in my house. Like, you still want the random.
That's a flex.
Yeah.
You still
That'd
want
be
the
pretty
random. People like they go to yellow edition over there. That's
a
the
flex.
Regular and yellow edition. Like maybe the kiwi. I don't know. But it's like
I like the yellow. I like the yellow.
But I'm that type person. Like if I got money, I'm just like, man, what the fuck we gonna do today? Man, let's go buy all of the smoke bombs and just light all them bitches at one time.
Yeah.
Type shit like that.
Fuck it, right?
And let's
Yeah.
make a ramp and drive our 4-wheelers over that shit. Like
Yeah, right.
And then see it from
That's
a
what you
fucking
do, your real-
perspective. From
the little kid shit you always wanted to do. You just be
Yeah.
like, nigga, let's really try to make a rocket and see.
Yeah,
how
I'm telling you,
far.
that's what skateboarding instilled in me. It's just that forever like juvenile fucking like angst, you know?
Yeah.
Just to fucking
Did
go
you
out
used
there
to
and do
tag
shit.
it all?
I mean, yeah, every now and then. Yeah, I still have like
I
a
tagged in one of
tag
my
that I can do
videos.
like offhand.
yeah.
Yeah.
I started tagging in one of my videos. I suck at tagging because that's my
I
first.
suck at it too, but like I still have one that like if
But I had to
I
write
can
the-
whip
I
up
had
real
to
quick.
write the PMC on the heavy metal video.
Yeah.
Or whatever. If y'all watch the heavy metal video, like
Mm-hmm.
I do the PMC and the people, I was just like, you really, we already don't supposed to be over here. That video somewhere where I got the machete, the gun on my waist, everything. It's like, fuck it. But I was like, the video gotta get shot.
Gotta get done.
It gotta get done. Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, that's one of them jams too. But definitely, hell yeah, it's always a pleasure. Like every time I come, it's like I had to show love. I had to come through with the Christmas gifts just cause I'm the strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Appreciate it. I always like first interactions with people that I've never met before, but
Dude, the first time he came through with the bottles, like it was like honestly like one of the funnest guests we had. So like it was only right to start season 2 with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Season 2, episode 1.
Yeah.
Of What's Up With That?
Yeah.
That's real.
Guys, this has been fucking awesome. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Tune into fucking Silk Foster Jr.
Yep.
Thank you for coming through, man.
Coming soon, called I'm Better Than Everybody.
Word.
Yeah, y'all go follow all that shit, man. Yeah.
I already like that.
It's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, y'all look out.
I'm sure some of these clips go make it in the movie. Definitely.
But make sure y'all follow Silk Foster Jr. on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube. Connect
Big
with this
Silk
man.
Foster.
Big Silk Foster.
It's at Big Silk Foster, not the Little Silk Foster. I used to be Little Silk at first.
Yeah.
Well, there's a million Little Silks on the internet when I type them in.
Right.
Understand.
It's only one Silk Foster Jr.
The OG.
Yeah, I got mad one time. I did an open mic here. And the nigga was introducing me. He was like, "Man, what kind of name is that?" And I'm standing right beside this nigga. He was like, I said, "Oh, this shit funny." And he realized it was me. It's like, yeah, nigga, I ain't never come to support this shit
Yeah, right.
ever again.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
him.
y'all.
Fuck y'all.
I'm
Big
him.
Silk Foster nigga. Like,
Fuck is you talking about?
What's up with it podcast?
Yeah,
Liquid Death, drink it. Somebody
Yo.
asked the other day.
Yo, Liquid Death, we need that sponsor.
Yes, we need
I
that
remember you
sponsorship.
talking about it on Twitter, too.
Look. Somebody asked me the other day,
What is?
best water to drink. I said Liquid Death.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, it's alkaline, balanced at a pH 8.
You gotta have the
And-
pH up there.
Yeah.
Pass me one Liquid Death right now,
I'm
real
gonna tell
quick.
you.
Let's make a little ad, you know what I'm saying?
mango one. Try the mango one
I
yet?
haven't. I only had the one.
Try that, yeah.
You know what they gotta get? They gotta get the sound effect.
Liquid death, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta get that sound
Yep.
effect in there.
That's what I get.
Oh, that's different.
I remember the first time because I used to see it all the time. People advertising and I drunk it. I was like, man, it's pretty good.
No, I love it, man.
And
It's
see, me, I'm bougie. Like, I don't
Wow.
cook with the sink water.
Mango chainsaw. Yeah, never.
were you pouring your liquid death in there?
I put some liquid there.
Yeah.
Whatever water I'm drinking.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
Hey, low key though,
Zarka.
I crack one
I
of
don't
these.
be wanting that weird taste in my pastas and
Dude, I crack one of these open, the still water. It's all good. I put the shit in my bong, dude.
Really?
Yeah. I put liquid death in the bong water.
It is actually clear,
I mean, it's just still water, man, you know?
but still. though,
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Hell yeah.
Man, well, I don't know if we're about to wrap up. Did you have any more questions?
Dude, I'm
at the
good, man.
moment?
Like, I just want to say, hey, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Like and subscribe. Follow everybody. And y'all take it easy. We're going to be us, and y'all be you.
What's up with that? Peace.
If you'd like to see raw, unedited, live episodes, follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/whatsupwiththat. To watch full episodes of What's Up With That, subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/whatsupwiththat.